don't make any mention of it in video. We just refer to Peko as Gank and just act like everything's fine.
Okay, so
Get
Gank.
in the damn meat bucket, Peko. Otherwise, Gank will have to do it again.
Gank, his character shall Eldritch Blast the mummy. Let's see here. He rolled a 14. Does a 14 hit?
Whoa.
Yes, it does. Roll damage.
Crazy.
I hit
Okay,
the
Russ,
button.
roll damage.
I'm clicking the button. My computer doesn't seem to want to do it for me.
I have Eldritch Blast. Do you want me to
Shit.
blast them?
What just happened? Holy hell.
Oh no. What has happened? Are we dead? Did we die?
He used Eldritch Blast. Everyone instantly dies.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
Let's see here. Oh, that might be why.
Has anybody here seen oh, what the fuck was it called?
There's
Sassy?
This
Sassy
I've
the
seen this
Sasquatch?
obscure movie called Terminator.
Don't know. I don't think I have.
Since I can't figure this out, I'll just roll it manually. Don't know what the deal is.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was playing Roblin,
You
the
are.
mountain dwarf, who I was told not to name, but named anyway.
Yeah. Wow, that's very high for Eldritch Blast. Boom.
Hell yeah.
Hits Onkotep. Himawari. If I recall, you just saw your fire genasi friend get swallowed whole by this giant sand boa constrictor. There's a spiritual weapon Kopesh right here. And your bird friend over here is also fighting the giant snake. And Gank is getting attacked by Onkotep.
I forget. Can I grab a spiritual weapon or no?
Nah.
It seems like an obvious no, right?
Nah.
I can't just like grab the spiritual weapon and then start swinging it.
Nah.
Damn.
It's
That'd be
own
some Conan the Barbarian shit. You summon a spiritual weapon to fight your enemies. Enemy grabs it, immediately uses it to smack your snake.
If you were a Conan, maybe, but you're not him. You're not him.
I'm Dwarf Nan. I'm Dwarf Nan. Roblin. He's like Conan. Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes, sir.
Forget what I've even got here for.
Never mind. I'll
what
wait.
even were
Go
my
ahead.
weapons? It's been a little while. Oh, he's a 2-weapon fighter. Because of course he fucking is. Okay.
I mean, everybody can fight with 2 weapons. It's just, like everybody has that ability.
No. I meant the
You're
ability
being
to
pretty
fighter.
ableist. What about people with only one hand?
So
Didn't
long as
think
it's
of
a
that.
light weapon.
You just put the other weapon in the stump, okay?
Gotcha.
Just shove it in.
Or you just put it on like the back of the boots.
Let me see this real quick.
Yeah, everybody
Okay,
refresh
so he is in
yourselves
there.
on your soon-to-be-dead
And
characters.
healing does not
Like, do I have
hurt
to?
undead.
I'm about to die.
You
All
probably have one last chance to do some damage before
All right.
need.
Okay. So I don't have that anymore. Okay. Spell attack is +6. Okay. Gotcha. I'm trying to look at my stuff real quick. Give me a second. I'm trying to...
You're good, man.
I can use Sacred Flame as much as I want. I don't have any higher level attack spell other than like... Well, we do all have Bless, so remember that every one of our...
Actions gets plus.
Every action gets
D4.
1d4.
1d4.
Yes. Every single action. Sorry, I'm trying to refresh myself on this stuff.
Yeah, I'm
I do have
refreshing
some
you there with you.
cures. I do have some cures. I cannot see him, so I can't cast cure on him. I thought he was just enwrapped in it. I didn't realize he was swallowed.
He is swallowed, yeah. That was the last thing that happened in the previous session.
Gotcha. Okay, so I can't heal him inside the thing. Unless I somehow got the imp to just, like, give him a hug. My little squid.
Right, that's your familiar over there.
Yes, he's a squid. However, I can see that guy, which means I can cast the spells at him. So I can just let my friend here die and hope that by killing that guy, this thing despawns.
I mean, you could cut open the snake after he's dead. and hopefully he'll still be alive.
I
You
mean,
never
no,
know.
I don't know if I just saw the staff go down. I don't know if like when the holder dies, the staff goes back to a staff or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, true. Who knows? Who knows how it
Exactly.
works?
I, the player, know that it's probably still going to be there, and my buddy's going to be dead. But I, the character, not so much. So, all right, I will Sacred Flame.
That's provokes a dex save, correct?
That is a dex save, and he has to get 14.
Is this the snake or the mummy?
The mummy, because I want to try and kill the mummy in the hopes
He fails. Roll
that it
damage.
despawns the snake.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
cool. Cool.
Do you get a D4 to damage too?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Also, it's holy.
No,
'cause
no,
it's
not
sacred
for
flame,
damage, just
so
for
it's
the
holy.
attack.
Or
Yes.
hallowed, was it?
It's radiant.
Radiant, there you go.
It's radiant.
This is
Duration instantaneous. Takes 1 action.
You'd be surprised how few undead are
Fucking hell! Why didn't
vulnerable.
you have us 1 level higher?
to radiant damage.
That is stupid. That's so fucking stupid. Why, like, if it's undead anything, it should be vulnerable to radiant.
Yes. Then
I
again,
agree,
you should also be
but-
able to use healing spells on undead in order to damage them because that's how it's always been since day fucking 1.
Except in 5th edition, apparently. But anyway, go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
because
damage.
5th edition is a terrible game made by people who hate D&D and hate people who enjoy D&D.
I hate you.
I hate you. That's why we play it. Anyway, roll that damage.
Anyway.
because
Did not.
It's
What
not
am I getting?
showing up for
Oh, okay. What?
What are you doing, dude? Roll
There
the
it is.
damage.
some- There it is.
Hurry up so I can die. Fuck, too.
Oh, that's fucking
Do you have
dumb.
inspiration still?
Yes, I do.
Is that only on checks and saves, or is that for any roll?
It's anything
Mr.
but a
GM.
death save.
Ah. Anything but a dex save. Gotcha.
A
Death
death.
save.
Death save. Okay. I'll do it again.
Okay.
That
Way
is
better.
much better. And he doesn't do double
Yeah.
damage because he's undead?
Yeah, it's just 6.
Fucking hell, that's so dumb. That's so fucking dumb.
I know. But hey,
I don't understand.
it is
I
the
don't
bird's
understand.
turn.
Bird up.
Naked friend?
Yeah. He is swallowed.
Naked friend? Many strong?
Second friend, many strong.
Bye bye. Disengage. 50 move speed. No.
Where the fuck did he go?
He's just leaving. He's disengaging. He's leaving.
Wait, so you pushed past Gank here?
He's just
fine.
disengaging.
He's determined to survive.
He's like, you know what?
Bird up. As he just fucking ascends and leaves.
You know what? I'm out of here. Fuck you. I'm leaving.
I signed
Well-
up to go tomb delving, not fight fucking
No shiny.
a giant fucking danger noodle.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Can we swap which one's inside the thing and which one's on the stairs since the guy inside the thing is here?
the spell that 𝐂𝐚𝐭 was concentrating on to make him as inconstant as sand dissipates as he loses concentration.
Smack. Fuck off. Goodbye, concentration.
And instead, he's just going to walk right up to Gank and do this nasty on him because he's not here to defend himself. Ooh.
I'm sorry. That's an attack of opportunity from my squid.
They can't attack familiars. you fuck.
Listen, he couldn't do damage, but let's just say he still attacks anyway. It's just like, slap.
Okay.
The tiniest little suction slap.
It's not going to roll it itself, so I'll just do this. Miss! You're very lucky,
Miss.
Gank. You're not here to defend yourself. Very lucky.
He's killing Gank. He hates Gank.
Neat. You are
All
inside
right.
the snake. You are grappled,
Hell yeah.
but you can still attack.
Wait a second. Hold on. If I did just like the one movement and moved the imp to that square there, that would count as flanking because he's inside the creature.
It's a large
Right?
creature.
But it would still be flanking, wouldn't it? Because there's one person on the back side of him, one person on the other side of him. So that'd be flanking, right? Or no?
I think because it's a larger creature, you'd need a third person. I'd have to look up that rule. I can do that.
I'm
But-
just gonna stick my arm farther in its throat and scorching right.
Okay.
Try and
Bearer,
strangle it or suffocate it
per
with your body.
to Himawari's question, because I'm kind of trying to focus on the battle. Could you look that up and kind of make sure, like, does flanking count on a huge creature with only 2 people, or does it need like a third? I can't remember. But anyway, Neat. Go ahead and roll that scorching. I think that's your last slot, right?
Yes.
Flanking doesn't exist in D&D
Yeah.
5. It's only an optional rule.
That is technically true, yes.
Yep, it's an optional rule. It's not in the base game. Any creature and one ally within 5 feet of the same enemy on opposite sides, the enemy counts as flanked.
Okay, so you rolled a 6, but I'm going to give you advantage because you're inside it. So go ahead and roll again.
So yeah, it does not matter what size they are or anything else, or even what size the creature is, or
Oh,
if the
wait,
creature
plus a
itself can
D4.
attack. It's any ally on the opposite side.
How do I roll things in this again?
/R space 1d4.
Okay, /R 1d4.
That hits for
All
7 fire on the boa. It is now its turn, though. And it is going to... It can't bite you because it's swallowed. So I'm just going to treat this. 14. Neat.
14. That beats my... Wait, no. I have mage armor. So it meets it, beats it, right?
Yes.
So then, yeah, it hits.
Oh, no. I was going to say, if it somehow didn't break through your armor, it would just swallow you further down its body while you're still alive. But it does hit you for 7 bludgeoning, and you are now bleeding out.
Could he crawl through the intestines
7
and out its ass?
bludgeoning. 7 bludgeoning kills me. I only have 4 HP.
Yep, you are bleeding out. And to answer your question, Himawari, if he were conscious, maybe. But he is no longer conscious. He loses his bless. He's actively bleeding out. Gank is right here, and he's also going to disengage and run away.
Well, it's a shame. I got all this gold from this thievery. And, I could stay and fight and save my friend, the noble demon spawn.
Yes, save your friend. Stay and fight.
Stay and fight and die. It'll be funny. You know what? I am going to stand and fight. I'm gonna try to jam sharp, pointy thing directly into the beast's mouth and try to use that as a leverage point to try and cut it.
To prevent it from chomping down.
Yes, so I can try and choke the thing to death with my weapon.
Okay.
Because it won't be able to break a literal metal fucking weapon.
It is pretty big, though. I mean, look at it. He's a big boy.
Yeah, but solid metal thing, when you chomp down hard enough on a big spike in it, it's just going to drive it through the roof of its mouth into its fucking brain if it tries.
Yeah.
Hopefully it does try then.
Shoot your
So
shot,
yeah, I'm
man.
going to try and jam this fucking weapon in its mouth to try and get it to kill itself.
Go on,
I remember
then.
when I was jamming things in mouths.
Have a
I should
go.
call it.
Come and have a go.
if you think you're hard enough.
Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Yes.
Wait, did I not have... Oh. Huh.
This is where we remember which button we're supposed to press.
Okay. There. I'm going to also have my familiar move behind it so I can count as flanking.
So
Because it is an ally.
it'd be like right there.
Yep.
Hold on, let me make this better. It'd be like that.
Boom. Boom. Now we flanking. Now we flanking, boys.
Yes, you
I
get
get advantage on the attack. That is so fucking dumb. That is so fucking dumb.
You get a D4 on
That
top
is-
of that.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
When
Well, now you hit.
Hey, sweet.
I even added a bit because it was a finesse move.
4 damage, and I'm just gonna lodge my fucking thing, point up, in its fucking mouth, so I can try and jam it. So if as it tries to bite down, it's gonna stab into its own roof of its mouth.
So you ready your quarterstaff, and you
Yep.
like bonk it on its nose, which causes it to like veer up and open its mouth to hiss at you, and then lunge at you, and then you just like stick it right in the mouth.
Yep. So that I don't need my weapon in my hands. I use magic, baby.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
Bird person is flying away.
Bird person, fly away. Make me sad.
He does not want to become.
What's this
Phoenix
guy's name?
person. I don't know.
Bird person.
I named him Gank.
You know what?
Yeah, you can get that far.
Just say Gank's character's name instead of the name.
I Gink's character's name.
Onkotep.
Go Dep.
Come on, Onkotep, just leave. You want to follow him, don't you, buddy? Don't
Onkotep
worry about
probably
your
killed
snake.
him.
He's gonna go kill him. He's got to. Listen, he's got targets there, and he's alive
Let me
now.
see something. Take whatever form you choose. Do. When you code, make a
Stab,
melee attack
stab,
against
stab.
creature with on a hit. Bonus action on your turn. So bonus action, Kopesh attacks you.
Okay. Okay.
Himori.
Okay.
That is a 1d20. I have to type this out manually.
Okay.
Plus 5.
Okay.
A 12.
No, that's enough. That's not enough.
So the
That is.
Kopesh-
You need 16.
Attempts to attack you, but you block it. Onkotep.
I am a stocky little man.
You are a dwarf. Very true.
Yes. Wait. Ah, damn it. Dwarves don't get the advantage against giants anymore. Damn it.
No.
Also, hey, you know something I can do, by the way?
What's up?
I don't have to see him to do this, so I'm going to use my channel divinity.
Oh.
Gain 10 HP.
Oh.
That's as a bonus
I don't have to
action?
see him. It's just anything within 30 feet. Divide the hit points amongst the creatures. No more than half of hit point maximum. So I can just do that.
10.
Brought him up to 10. That's as a bonus action that was meant to be on your turn earlier, but you forgot.
Sorry,
And that's okay.
I was trying to deal with a few things here.
You're good. Clerics, listen, clerics have a lot under the hood. It's rough. I get it.
Well, especially when you aren't used to playing clerics for a long ass time.
You're good. So, neat. You gain 10 HP and a point of exhaustion.
I will take a point of exhaustion.
But at least you're alive, right?
Yeah. At level 2, do I start getting negatives to my rolls?
I believe
Fucking
so,
butt.
yeah.
The fucking butt.
Speed halved, disadvantage on ability checks.
You have
I
disadvantage.
get disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws at exhaustion 3.
So, yeah, definitely don't go down again and get healed again, because it's going to make it even harder. But for right now, just your speed is halved.
Yeah.
Ew.
All right. So it's still 𝐂𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐿's turn, right?
Yeah. He's going to move right up behind 𝐂𝐭. And he's going to desiccating touch again.
Wait. Oh, desiccating! Oh,
Defecating touch.
so I'm like, wait, he's gonna start shitting himself?
Fist
Oh,
of shit yourself.
Oh no.
That would
Oh,
be a
no.
fucking horrible spell. I want to make it.
I want that spell too.
Power word, shit yourself.
Yes! Defecating touch.
I'm going to shit your pants.
It does morale damage.
Okay, he misses again. He's getting very shit rolls.
Thank you. We may be able to survive this.
No, make it fucking horrible. Make it give him like hemorrhoids or some shit.
Yeah.
Prolapse.
If any one of these hit, it could very easily down
Yep.
𝐂𝐭 in like 1 or 2 hits, but he's missing every one of them.
Power
Anyway.
word prolapse.
Neat, you
Ugh.
wake up covered in bile and stomach fluids.
When aware talisman fails an ability check, they can add a D4. Oh. Okay.
You don't have
well,
bless anymore, by the way.
Yeah. I was reading Pact of the Talisman,
E.
but that's for ability checks.
There's very little you can do in there, but you do have advantage since you. How can you miss? You know?
Yeah, how can I miss?
It's like in How to Train Your Dragon. He's just like, I literally can't miss, and he's just like hammering on it.
Burning hands?
That's a spicy meatball. Literally, because you're a fire genasi. The constrictor is not smart enough to realize that maybe swallowing the burning man is a bad idea.
So it needs to beat DC 14? Question mark?
Yeah,
At disadvantage?
it fails, and it takes 50. Oh my god! So neat.
Also, remember,
Yeah,
we're flanking, so you're getting advantage on your attacks.
no, because it's a save or suck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not those. Not those.
So you what happens is you hear a voice far distant. You think it's Roblin screaming to his god to save you from your death. And you just have like this sudden breath surge through you, and your body alights once more. And it just in abject rage, the very first thing you think to do is just put your thumbs together and spread out your hands and just shoot fire down its gullet.
Also, unfortunately, you are now slightly shorter than you were when you died.
I
It
can't
just
think. I can't think of a
Destroys
one-liner. Fuck.
the inside of the snake. And from the outside, Himawari, you see the snake just like belch up a bunch of smoke. And you can see like
That's
a little,
what you get for being a snake!
you can see like a little bulge further down its body that's like lighting up and almost glowing.
Ooh woo.
Notices your bulgy wolgy.
I'm sorry.
It's very upset though, and it's going to constrict you.
Is it also going to try and bite down? Because it's got a thing keeping its mouth forced open.
So it's not going to try and bite, but it is actively trying to digest the genasi.
Oh no. Oh
And-
no.
You move further down its body, but you manage to prevent yourself from getting compressed,
Well,
basically.
we're moving on. I wanted to ask, would I be able to like try and crawl like closer to the mouth, away from its fucking? Well, it's literally an entire stomach, but like, can I try and crawl out of its mouth? Is
You'd
the
have
question
to.
that I just asked.
You'd have to. It'd basically be treated like a contested grapple, which would cost like an attack action.
Gotcha.
You'd have to focus your whole turn on it, essentially.
I have to go and check on my dad again.
No
Apologies.
problem.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep burning its stomach then.
Gank is going to disengage and crawl about halfway up because it's basically difficult terrain going up this incline. Himawari is here, but he just left. So we are going to take a little moment to just kind of chill out for a sec. We're still waiting for Gank. We don't know where he is. He hasn't answered any of my messages. I hope it's okay. But yeah, how is everyone doing today?
Better now that I'm alive.
I didn't even know Himori had that ability. I totally thought, yeah, he's dead here.
I don't think he knew that he had that ability. I'm almost done with this Everclear. There's just a little bit left. I need to get something to fucking mix it with.
He probably overslept.
Yeah, probably.
It means we're spared from his Valley Girl voice, at least for a bit. Ooh. Okay. Just going to read the module real quick. Definitely something I should have done half an hour ago.
Turn off music, please.
You don't like the music? I'll turn it down.
Resting. I'm funny.
What? I can barely understand you.
Like, I don't understand it.
We're resting, not fighting.
Racing, not fighting.
Yeah, we're resting.
But resting.
I mean, you're just flying the hell out. You're like, I'm done with this. You didn't even take any damage. You're just like, this is not going well.
Oh, yeah, I'm a mage.
Is that true? Let me look at your character sheet. How do you say your name? Is it just like a bird sound? Is it Bart? That's how you say it. Bart.
That's it.
Can you hear me? I think my mic's cutting my bird sounds.
I'm trying to. So my
Sounds ingrained.
my internet's dropping. So apologies.
Apologies.
Yeah, you are a wizard, aren't you? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Just an entire
Look at my spells. Look at my spells.
An entire party of spellcasters.
I have Alarm, Illusory Script, and Magic Mouth.
Hell yeah, perfect for fighting mummies.
All of them have 11 minutes of casting.
Oh god.
You have poison spray. Hey, come on. As if
Hey,
that's gonna
let's poison spray the undead.
Oh my god. Okay. I might make an executive action to do Himori's turn to progress our combat here. Let me just open up his character
Right.
sheet. Actually, you can do your turn since you're just running away. Move your full movement however you need to go.
I wanna stay here.
Oh, yeah, you're breaking up.
You're breaking up.
Okay. I want to stay here and help Gang's character escape
Okay.
by encouraging him to go faster. And how far is he? Can he get here on next disengage?
Yeah. He basically got halfway up with his full movement, is how I'm treating it. Because there probably is, but I'm not looking at it. The distance.
Okay, so I'm preparing a trap with my equipment
Okay.
to slow the guy down when he comes.
Okay. Let's see here. Actions. He gave up his quarterstaff. He has spells. Control flames, dancing light, guidance, gust, resistance, sacred flame. Cure wounds, find familiar. So his only damaging spells are cantrips. I see. Well, he has gust. That doesn't do damage. Okay. I see why he's doing Sacred Flame. Okay. It's the only thing he can do.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the only time you do Sacred Flame.
that's the wonders of random.
Okay. Snake
Wow.
fails and does one radiant.
One fucking damage.
It counts. You do your turn.
It's something.
Ankotep does his.
Okay, I'm son of a bitch.
Oh,
Okay, proceeding on.
I hope it's a good fucking call.
Bonus action. Kopesh attacks Himawari. Misses. Ankotep is using up all of his spell slots.
Good.
Hi, I'm actually back. As soon as I sit down, it's like fucking ringing. Why?
So, Himawari,
Hi.
we moved past your turn.
Okay.
You sacred flamed the snake and did damage.
You hit.
I can do that infinite times, so it's not like it's gonna use any slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did hit. You did hit.
Cool.
He's gonna
You hit for one
command Gank to grovel again, and doing it here is very precarious considering the spikes.
Super random, but the fucking 80.
So that means spell save 12. Let me go into Gank's sheet.
I would laugh so hard if me and the Ifrit are the only ones who survive.
So I think I should have taken the blue.
The who? Oh, the Genasi.
Go for those really invades.
Is it? Yeah, it is Genasi.
You're great. You have Ifriti blood in you, but you're like your own thing. Where? What was I just doing? Oh right. Elf, warlock, the fiend, wisdom
Almost
save.
got away with it though. But I said,
Oh, you should probably hold on.
all right, well, you know,
Let me adjust
not
this.
the best play, but should have flashed for. But
There
bad
you go.
thing was I was damn
That looks
ready to
better.
go blue side
Okay.
and started,
Wisdom save. He's always rolling super hot,
colors blue and red,
so
but
he
it's not blue.
is not commanded.
Jesus. Wow.
Blue buff was
Yeah, he's been very good with those wisdom saves. So once
Watch him
again,
get here, and like the first roll he makes as his character is just a fucking fumble,
yeah,
and it kills him.
neat. You are still being digested.
I am going
Yeah,
to
so
Burning
he just
Hands.
got behind really
All right.
Wait, can I?
Do you have a? Can you do that?
part of the learning process. Like I'm pushing it, but I think I'm pushing it.
Stand by.
Mm,
Good.
mm-mm.
It's a level 1 spell, right?
Yeah.
So you can't do it. However, you could probably do a cantrip, right?
Yeah, I can do a cantrip.
You're on the edge right now.
Produce flame.
Oogie, that's another dex, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a
isn't it?
regular
Cast
attack.
at will.
So that does hit and does 6 fire.
Wait. Then why the fuck was it a D20 plus 6? What?
So basically you conjure it in your hand and then you throw it like a fire flower from Mario.
Uh-huh. Alright. And it does a 1d8. Okay. So 6 damage. There you go. So
And
it
you
already
can
rolled the d8.
you're still grappled, and it is going to try and constrict you this time. And it crit fails. So it takes additional damage. Not much, just a little. It gets poked. And it's very upset. Gank makes it up to bird person up here. I mean, he brushes right past you. He's already over here. Okay.
I cast sudden penis explosion.
Himawari, back to you.
Powerade scrunch.
My trap is ready.
Himawari, it is your turn.
I'm gonna laugh if Gank just runs right into the minefield and explodes. Yes, it is my turn!
What shall you be doing on your turn?
I am going to continue doing the one thing I can do right now. Because, yeah. No, he's got my staff in his mouth. To keep his mouth open so he can't shut it so you can just crawl out. But, the only thing I can do is just fire, 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 fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dex save 11 fail, right? I believe.
Yep.
Roll that
Believe
damage
so.
for me.
Yeah.
It scorches again. He's not looking good.
Yeah.
Bird.
Nice.
Yes, my trap is ready. I'm leaving. Oh. That's it.
Okay. Okay. You know, us splitting up like that may be the best way for us to survive as a party.
Very strange how that happened, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's just because one of them can fly.
I think it's just because Bearer is a genius, and we need to give Bearer more credit.
No, I like Bear. He's cool.
Rio.
So Ankutep moves back inside and decides to deal with you all instead. Let's see here. He has so many spells. Oh my god. Okay. He's gonna necrotic flame you, Himawari.
How? His snake is blocking field of vision.
He just moves like that.
Mm.
Now he's gonna necrotic flame you.
Does he have the movement for that?
Yeah. Okay. That is a
Are you sure?
dex. Yeah, that's a dex save from you.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Mister.
Judge.
Judge.
Excuse me. DM.
DM. Do I get advantage for partial cover?
No.
But he's firing into melee combat, so he should have a 50-50 chance of hitting his own friend. It's a ranged attack into melee combat.
Oh, brother.
Oh, sorry. I also
It literally says in the description the target gains no benefit from cover. So there's
you
your answer.
so that's 17.
You still pass though.
Yeah.
So it does nothing. However, his 𝐂𝐡𝐚 also attacks you. Listen, if the
unfair.
if the dice rolls don't get you,
Who wins on tie?
the attacker.
Oh, okay.
So that does do damage to you.
Meets it, beats it.
That becomes 1d8 plus my spell attack modifier, which is...
I wasn't gonna go top, but I'm like,
I think that's right. If I'm wrong, whatever. 11
Who cares?
damage.
We'll be fine.
Neat. You're still alive somehow. In
The
spite
power
of
of
all
friendship.
Do I still have my spear? No, right? I'm pretty sure I dropped that shit.
It swallowed you
Hold on,
whole.
let me-
That includes spear.
All right. Yeah, no, I have my spear equipped.
You could use that to force yourself up the thing. Like a climbing stick.
So, I mean, I'm just gonna try and just fucking. This is a target-rich environment. I am inside the target. I'm going to just all over the fucking place.
With advantage.
Bu- 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 bu. Yeah. Whoops. All right. Well, I think that's going to be the advantage one, but just in case.
I mean, that definitely hits, yeah.
Yeah. All
And
right.
it'll...
So there's that. So the first one, and then I will roll for the damage.
I mean, you already got the damage rolled.
Oh.
So Himawari,
All right.
you're watching this snake rear up at you once more, and a spear pierces through midway down its whole length of its body, and then it just kind of, in this sawing motion, just works its way up into a massive like crevasse as stomach fluids spill out onto the floor. And soon enough, American Neat falls out of it, and the entire snake tumbles over dead.
I just fucking cut my way out and like,
Cut my life into pieces!
I'm alive. I'm born.
Alright, you daft bastard! Let's kill the guy and get out of here! Brrr.
Gank. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh wait, I forgot I was doing the
30,
orcish voice, not the weird, like, terrible Scottish. That's right.
40.
Oh, whatever.
He does not have... he double moved there, but there's a portcullis here blocking you, so you can't, like, run right past it. You have to, like, do a little check to get through it. So Himawari, it's up to you.
It is up to me. Alright. I'm a hero. I have saved this man. Alright. Excuse me, good sir. There is now a target closer to him. So I'm gonna sidestep without stepping out of the range, because this thing's dead now, to put myself between me and that guy, so I've got a target in front of me. What's your max HP?
39.
Cool. I'm going to use Cure Wounds on you to give you 2d8 plus 4.
Do it.
That is 13 extra HP for you.
Nice.
Okay, plus 13. You're up to 23.
And then I'm going to defend.
Henry's actually not doing bad.
I can't remember if defensive stance actually is a thing in this one or if that was Pathfinder.
Pretty sure it's
Probably not.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, it sounds
Damn
like
it.
Pathfinder.
Damn it. All right. And I'm just gonna be so helpful.
Bird person, there's a portcullis in your way. Make a strength check if you want to open it up.
Okay.
Make it advantage
Poor bird
because
prisoner.
Gank will help you. Bird prisoner, bird person, either or. Okay.
Advantage.
Yep, because Gank is helping you.
Well,
Well,
now.
that's an 11.
The mo.
So it does not open. You're kind of stuck.
Yeah, maybe next time
Can we
use your
blast?
fingers, not your
Can we
feathers,
blast?
nerd.
I think I'm blessed.
You're last.
Yeah, you probably are still blessed. Yeah, you are still blessed.
Yeah, so you still get a plus 1d4.
Oh, yeah. Add a d4 to that.
That's a
becomes
15.
Okay, so you managed to lift it up just above your knees, but it's like you need another check to get it all the way up. Basically, you're halfway there.
Okay.
I'll give you a half success. As I use the turn order and action economy to get more attacks out. Anyway. No, but like you're all the way up there. The Kopesh is gonna attack you again. 12 doesn't hit. 15-foot cone targeting your familiar and neat. I believe that's 15, right? Yeah. So it's like that. Any creatures in the area take. It literally doesn't even say like roll for this or that. It literally just says they take the damage.
Wow, that's some baby back bullshit and would never be a thing for anything other than an NPC and
That's
would
very
never have
strange.
passed in literally any other edition of D&D.
It's very strange. Like the wording, it's literally, I'm reading it right here. It says they point any creatures in the area take the damage. So it's like, okay.
There's no save against it. There's no spell save. There's no...
There's
Can't
a save
they roll
for
for
a
half?
worst effect. But anyway, you take 2 bludgeoning as...
Wait. There's a save for wisdom.
There is... Hold on, let me finish.
Oh.
The familiar and neat take 2 bludgeoning as 𝐂𝐚𝐭 points a finger and sand blasts out into a cone and hits you. Roll a dex save or become blinded until the end of your next turn.
All right, here we go. But wait, hold on.
With a d4.
You get the D4 bonus. It's
Wait,
no,
hold
you can
on.
still do it. Yeah.
Hold on. Pact of the Talisman. I'll add not 1 but 2 d4s.
Really? Okay. That's how that works.
Right? Because this is an ability check, right?
It is a saving throw.
Saving throw. What the fuck is the term for ability? Like, is it ability? I don't think so.
They are 2
Fuck it.
separate things.
So, roll 1d4.
Yeah, probably not.
1d4. Whoops.
Slash E.
Slash R. There you go.
Well, you
Why are
got
you
max.
posting on Reddit's 1D4 board?
8.
You are blinded until the end of the
Amazing.
Go ahead and roll whoever's familiar that is. Roll for that familiar.
That's my familiar. He's a squid. He's a squid.
I knew. Roll
He's
to
a
see
squid.
if he gets blind.
Where is that stat? Is it
Well,
just, hold
what
on.
stat block did he take over? Was it a squid stat block?
Yeah, it's a squid.
Okay, let me look it up.
He's a squid. Well, octopus. Octopus, not squid. Octopus.
That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. Octopus.
Octopus. I don't think this is how it works, but I'm doing it anyway because it's easier. Okay.
It'll be fine. Who cares?
Yeah, I
Maybe
know,
we'll get
right?
lucky.
We're all fucking around. It doesn't matter. That's a d20 plus 5. Okay, he's not blind.
Wait, it is an ability.
What is?
6 abilities provide a quick description of every creature's physical and mental characteristics. Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma are all considered abilities.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a
So
saving
I-
throw, though.
But basically, if I ask you for a saving throw or an ability check, those are two separate things.
So an ability check would be like what
What they
how
did
am I
to open the
phrasing this?
grate.
What Bear is doing.
Whereas a saving throw is more of like a reactionary thing. And it's a separate
Not a
roll.
big fan of the government.
And it's determined by
30.
classes that give you certain proficiencies and certain things. But that's 𝐂𝐚𝐭 turn. Neat. You're blind.
I am blind. Fuck.
What does that mean? It means you
will
can't
have
see and
to-
automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. And attack rolls against you have advantage. And your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Produce flame.
Okay.
What if I shout out where the position of the enemy is because I'm right next to him?
Well, it's kind of like throwing a baseball. I see where your head's going to try and assist him.
Even if I like do the little like what's that movie with the clay pot and the pottery? But I do that with helping his throw.
Yeah.
Just grab on the back of his hand and just help him throw.
Roll a D4 because you're still blessed. Or no, you're not blessed. Never mind.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I died.
Forgot. Yeah,
I
you died.
I can recast bless, but not this turn.
Hima is no longer blessed. He is now just stressed.
I am blessed. Wagey is not blessed.
Swing and a miss.
The flame lands over here.
I don't really know where I should be moving, so instead I'm only going to move one
Much better.
over here.
I'm looking at my OBS right now
And
as
that
it's
will be my
recording. And it seems, there's certain things that players can't see that I'm seeing, and as well as the fact that,
no.
like, it also seems very delayed. I don't know what my stream delay
no.
is. It's like very
Well,
slow, apparently. But it doesn't matter. It's a VOD.
hey.
Who cares?
We got this. It's fine. Hey,
just
VOD
like-
watchers. Mwah, kisses from the internet past.
All two
Hey,
of
bow
them.
watchers, go fuck yourself.
All two of them that put this on in the background and aren't really paying attention. Strength check with advantage. Dude, come on. Do the thing.
You got this. I believe in you, bird person.
Well, this is gank. Holy shit, I rolled too many times. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah, a few too many times.
6.
Those are saves, not checks.
What the hell? My computer's being weird. 1, 2.
Guys, if Russ dies, like if his computer dies, do we just win the fight?
So gank is his weak little arms are struggling to lift the portcullis up further.
Legally speaking, if the DM's not here, we
We all
win
get to
D&D.
leave after 15 minutes. Himawari, it is your turn.
Yes. Oh, he's blind. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that sucks.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, he's not blind anymore. He was blind for his turn, and now he's not blind.
Ah, no, he's not blind.
Oh, I thought it was just permanent blindness.
It's
that
his
was-
blind forever. I cast disbelieve. Okay, so I'm gonna have my little octopus buddy do what he does best and scrabble around so I can get him behind this guy.
Okay.
Scrabble, 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 scrabble.
So he's just going to be like that.
Yeah.
He seems nonplussed.
Now he can't hit both of us because he'll have to turn around if he wants to hit the little octopusy.
Octopussy. That's a great movie that has no
Yes.
implications.
No, it's just a
In its name.
fun thing.
Never
God-
watched it.
Oh no, tablet, no pickup stream at all. Oh no.
That movie
Okay.
kind of sucked. in my
So let me
opinion.
get into my proper dwarf voice again. All right, buddy. We're gonna go and we're gonna kill him. You trust me, don't you?
I trust you.
Good.
You know he's talked differently in the past. He was just doing that to mimic you.
Yes. Okay,
Opportunity
I'm gonna
attack.
stand next. I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity. That's why I stopped instead of keeping moving.
That does hit a 23.
Ow.
Cool.
Let's see. That is a D8 plus 4. But 12. Okay.
Come on.
I have 2 HP left.
And a dream.
2 HP and a dream.
That's more than one.
All right.
Or more
All
than
right.
0.
All right.
What cruel irony that Himawari's characters are always the ones dying.
Yeah, no. Cruel irony. I still fucking hate that Cure can't be used to damage enemies. Pisses me off.
I mean, I think it's
Pisses me
kinda
off.
silly too, yeah.
So you think it's silly? So you'll agree that it's silly,
It
and
is a bit silly.
you'll, let me do it,
I mean,
right?
Then
Right? Because you're
it would-
agreeing it's silly. You're telling me it's silly.
it would set up a precedent that
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's a precedent that was in place in every other game.
I'd have to like go look at some 3.5 books or something, right?
I don't know, man. Come on, won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
I'll say not for this. I'll have to think about it.
Oh, come on!
Just take your turn. Take your turn. damn
Okay.
it.
All right.
Shoot your
So
shot.
I'm gonna hop up into position.
You're like
All right, so I
climbing
moved
over
there.
this giant snake.
Okay.
It's
I'm
like that
climbing
scene-
on top of the giant snake.
It's like that scene in Men in Black 2 where he gets caught.
I'm going to climb on top of the giant snake. I am at its top,
remember
I
when
have height
somebody else
advantage
climbed on
over
my
him.
giant snake.
and I'm going
God damn it.
to take my staff out of the beastie's mouth and dive off the top of this snake to try and slam this into this guy.
Okay. Go for it, buddy. With
And I get advantage because we're flanking.
And it's badass.
And it's badass. Yeah. If this works, it might be cool. If it doesn't, it's still gonna be cool.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Do I still
Oh my
do I get inspiration from anything that's happened so far?
Did you have an inspiration?
No, you.
No, I totally do. Fucking piece of shit.
Have you used yours? Everyone had inspiration.
Yeah. No, I've never used it. I totally haven't. Yep.
You
yep,
can give
yep.
your inspiration to other people.
Totally didn't. I'm just gonna steal
Oh yeah,
inspiration.
Still Gang's
Hank isn't
inspiration.
here. He's not using
Gank
it.
gave me inspiration. He's so great. I love him. He's so helpful.
Yeah, roll again, just a straight roll. Not the
Oh, come on.
advantage roll.
Piece of shit. You piece of shit. Okay, fine.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
You also
Nat
have
20 right
bless.
here. God.
Yes, I do. You piece
damn
of
it.
shit. However, fuck off.
It's just
Actually,
not
you know
meant
what?
to be.
You know what? Fuck it.
It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be.
You know what? Fuck it. The 18 you hit. I have
You hit.
declared as a DM that this is too badass.
Sobbing and crying saves the day once again.
I take pity on you as the DM. Go ahead and
Thank
roll
you.
your damage.
Thank you. I knew that the best defense was pissing myself and crying and begging for mercy.
Check out this Riz. Please, please, please. I beg you, please.
please. Do I get any bonuses to damage for doing a dive down?
No. It's just regular
Okay.
damage.
All right.
It's something.
It looked a lot cooler than it was.
Just
Wait, you have
sobbing
no
and crying,
strength?
Getting down on the way, just saying, please, 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 please.
I should have.
No, hold on. Why is it only 3?
Yeah. what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah,
Where's your
no,
strength
the
mod?
random generation because we random generated everything Gave him +0 strength.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm a fucking +0 charisma.
Yeah, no, his point
warlock.
build is fucking awful.
But I have +4 on Constitution.
Hey, I've got +4 to intelligence, so you know that's going to be very useful. Very useful.
As a fucking cleric.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, that's
Well,
how
I'm a
it
wizard
happens.
cleric. I'm a wizard.
𝐂𝐡𝐚 is going to do something really scary.
Oh, well, they're open. They're open.
Yeah,
Door
go
open,
ahead and
door
roll
open,
with
door
your
open.
thingy.
Listen,
They're open.
it's okay. I got to do something very cool before I died. You know what? I thought it would be more impactful, but it wasn't.
But it was impactful. It was 3
See?
damage impactful.
Yeah,
that's a
and it looked
save.
really cool.
Is that a same modifier, or is because that's a save?
Oh, that's a save.
Strength
It's the same
check
like fight,
with
yeah.
advantage and bless.
I am exhausted.
Yes, you are, which makes it a flat roll. I may have forgotten that before and given you a little extra. But in any case, you take your whole turn to lift the portcullis and you and Gank get through. And it slams down
Well-
behind you.
You know what? 2 for
It's
2.
working.
2 lives saved, 2 lives lost. I'd call that a fair trade.
Yeah, it's going really good.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what happens, Himawari. You leap off of the snake and hit him several times with your quarterstaff, just whacking him back and forth, making him like stumble a bit. And then as you go in for one more swing, with one hand he catches your quarterstaff mid-swing and actually holds your full strength against it. And then with the other hand just grabs your head full on, and you feel your life force sap out of you as he does 15 bludgeoning
Jesus Christ.
and 22
Okay, so-
necrotic.
What the
You can,
fuck?
you can just do that?
He
Yeah, no,
rolled,
that's why he ran away.
he rolled a crit.
Oh, okay. I just didn't see the roll.
Oh shit.
Gotcha. Oh, well.
As you literally fade away and become a desiccated skeleton right before American Neat's eyes. Hurt. You feel the blessing fade away, and you know what that signifies.
Uh-oh.
As 𝐂𝐚𝐭 commands his Khopesh to move in on American Neat and attack him. With a 13.
It's actually 1 lower.
Really?
It misses. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't have mage armor. I died,
That's true. Oh, shit.
so it hits.
Oh, no. Plus, how much was it? Fuck. It was plus 4. For 12 damage.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
It slams you. Gank. I'm not going to do the Minesweeper thing again, so I'm just going to say it takes his full turn to get like halfway through it. You can just fly over it, though. Himawari, you are fully dead. Bird, fly away.
Let's go and muck. Meow.
You can get all the way there. That door is closed. 𝐂𝐚𝐭 will move up again, right into your face. He rolls an 11. The Khopesh doesn't.
Beats it.
What? No, you have 13, right?
No, I don't.
Wait,
I
what?
had base 13 plus 1
Oh,
because
God.
of mage armor before. I lost mage armor. I have 11.
Oh, shit. I thought you dodged this, but you didn't. Oh, no.
No, that's the end.
As you take 13 bludgeon plus 6 necrotic, it becomes 19, and you're also bleeding out. But unfortunately, there's no one to save you here.
Burgle!
As you also die.
Hey, we got the snake though.
The snake is dead. Oh my god. This got a little crazy. He desummons the spiritual weapon. Let's see, that was what, 5 feet? So then he has more movement.
Arcs engaged fucking lit.
5, 10, 15. Gank gets here. Himawari is dead.
Violence instead.
𝐂𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬.
Open door.
Oh my god.
That door
It is.
doesn't open
Finally, I'm forgetting shit.
by any means.
What?
It's not open to you. It is closed.
No.
Uh-oh.
It's wiped down.
There is a way to open it, but it's been like a month, so I would forgive you for forgetting.
I remember how we're supposed to open it.
But you're dead.
I do too, and I'm also dead.
Also,
I mean, there is supposedly 2 ways.
if you're
Like,
dead, you don't
one's
have
behind
to,
the guy.
you don't have to be as quiet as the grave. You're free to talk and be here. Okay.
Yeah.
But
We're
that
watching
makes
dumb
it
people
fun.
die.
It makes it sad because I'm like, I want to hear Himawari's voice, but I killed him.
Are you expecting him to be like, run, Luke, run?
Run, Luke, run. He sits on a log. Okay, 𝐂𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬.
Use the force and run.
He's gonna double move up to here. Gank is just gonna be like, fuck that, and move through here.
I like how Gank is not here and he's the only survivor aside from the bird.
I know, right? Jeez.
You right?
Bird's turn.
Follow.
You just follow him?
Take.
Okay. 𝐂𝐭 moves up here.
He activates my trip card.
What happens, buddy?
Slippery terrain via banked.
What the fuck?
What is happening? Holy shit. So what is that, a deck save?
It's whatever you want to be. It's my painter is set, improvised as a trap.
Okay.
Apparently paint is very slippery.
So he falls over. And he rolls into the spikes.
I swear to God. Please,
This Looney Tune shit works.
if this fucking kills him, I want it to happen, but man, would I be so pissed.
I told you, man. I had everything ready.
Oh my god.
Please.
Okay,
please,
2d6
please.
bludgeon. Let's see if this kills him, because that would really be something, right? Okay, so he takes 5 bludgeon, and then the spikes. Plus 8 to hit, and cause that much damage. Okay. Because it's possible for him to somehow dodge it.
If you die, you're
Holy
a bitch.
That's a crit on spikes.
Please, God. It would be so funny.
Does anyone have like any sort of like Looney Tunes stock sound effects?
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Did he
Hold up.
just?
Please.
Did
So, holy
he? Is he? Is he dead?
𝐂𝐭 High Priest of the Sphinx Queen, who's lying undead in torment in his sarcophagus for thousands of years, opens up with a vengeance and slays all before him. And in an attempt to pursue those who got away, he slips with like a comical banana peel sound effect and just tumbles down the staircase, cursing in his ancient language, and then slams into the spikes. And it completely skewers him up and down his body and straight through his head. And his undead body crumbles away into sand, leaving behind his adornments, all of his magical items, and the wealth that he had accumulated is just lying down in the spike pit now.
They're not going to go back.
Button for him though.
They're not going to go back because
We're not gonna go back. We're anyway.
they're already out.
No, they don't know he's dead. He just
Yeah, they don't
They're
know
not
he's
sure.
dead. They
God
think he's still
damn it.
chasing, so the treasure gets left behind.
Yep.
So, I did have something in mind for this. If this happened. Holy shit, you just killed like named character, ancient NPC, crazy villain with a Looney Tunes fucking
You know,
trap.
that makes it worth my death.
That is
Because I
fucking
know,
amazing.
as much of a bitch death as I had, his was far worse.
That
Way
is
worse.
fucking amazing.
I did not have
No,
any
I'm sitting here
spells.
like, man, I was gonna be so great. I'm gonna help out, and I'm gonna dive off and do some cool damage. Oh, I guess I got fucked. Okay, I'm sad now. Oh, okay, his death was worse because at least I had a noble sacrifice.
That's the
I did
silver
not.
lining is that I think you died well. I think there's a badass way to die, and I think you got that. You know?
Yeah.
His badass way to die was a little less badass.
So
Yeah, no, he slipped on a banana peel.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
he slipped
let's-
on a banana peel and yeah.
Main party. We found them.
Oh, the actual team.
Wouldn't it be funny if actually, as the main party is on the surface, we just see these two fucks show up and it's like, wait, what? How did we miss you?
okay.
And as
so
you wander up to the greenery of the glass ocean, seeing the beautiful green trees for miles around. That's the big twist. It's just greenery
here's how it
and
happens.
jungle.
I'm not gonna place them all, but Pert and Gank's character come running out. Right. Hold on, I'm in the wrong tab. 2 seconds. Boom. They come running out. They are just sweating. Gank is like covered in blood. You look just horrified, and you're just panting and like catching your breath as you come out to 20 desert raiders, all waiting in anticipation because these guys are the ones who hired you to go into that tomb. And
Oh, I
they're
was
all
about
looking
to-
at you expectantly, muttering to each other in their Baklooni tongue as one of them moves up and speaks in broken common. Well, what did you find? And he's like looking at either of you. That's a terrible accent, but whatever.
Here, let me try. Well, what did you find? Tell me! Tell me!
Oh,
There, it's even
ho,
worse. Now yours is better.
I am Aladdin. He, Jafar.
Evil
Utu.
monster! Evil monster! Big magic! Snake! Kill, kill, kill!
We were told you were the best of the best. And I see you here running away. Get back down there or we'll kill you ourselves. And they all pull out their kopesh. You know they mean it.
Well,
You've seen the executions.
Hey, it's me, Gang's character. I'm gonna say something untoward, and then make a joke, and then everything's gonna be cool.
Man, I miss Gank.
I miss
wish he
Gang
was
too. It's a
here.
shame he's dead.
Okay.
well, 𝐭𝐸𝐸. I'm Mark. It was nice to see you, but I can fly.
Well, it's nice to see you, but I can fly.
We have arrows, and you came in on our boat. You know, you will run out of energy some miles in, run out of food. This is all obvious.
Bring it
Steven.
up.
It is basic
Bitch, I
logic.
can fly.
Yes, the aarakocra can fly away, but then you will starve to death in the glass sea. Is the point I'm trying to
I
make.
mean, there's a chance. There's a chance.
Buddy.
I am proficient in survival.
Oh my god.
You're gonna
You're
gonna
really
make
gonna-
glass stew.
You're really gonna make
But
me
it's my grade.
You're really gonna make me puppet the absent player as an NPC to go back into the tomb.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Get
Yes.
fucked, Mr. GM! Maybe somebody else should have died, bitch!
You motherfucker.
You kill me off, I get vengeance from the grave!
Bearer, 20 short bows are aimed at you right now.
They can shoot through here.
Wait, they all have short bows. That means none of them have their swords out.
Oh my god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a crit. 10,
So Gang's the only one who survives, because Gang's gonna figure out,
11,
oh, he's already dead. And then live a long,
12,
happy life.
13, 14,
Um,
15, 16, 17,
I'm hearing not a lot of numbers, but
19.
you know the short bow has a really low range, right?
It's true, it does.
It is true.
And I can fly 50 feet. I can dash 100 feet. So like 1 turn of me dashing, it's already out of range.
I'm only saying, like, you were standing here, wings flapping, and you're going. They prepare their action to loose against you.
That is very random, I'd say. I'd say that flying away is a surprise.
Okay. You get further up. How far?
From here, 100 feet.
100 feet.
Yeah.
He's dashing.
Motherfucker. You're really doing this?
Get fucked, Mr. GM. Get fucked.
That's literally what's happening. Okay. Then these are all at disadvantage. So that one doesn't hit. That one. What's your AC, by the way, so I can just track this?
My AC is 14.
Okay.
I'm a wizard, unfortunately.
So that one hits. That one doesn't. 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 No. 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 Yes. Okay. Where was I? No. Yes. Yes. Oh, God. So several of them missed, but then a lot of them hit. This is at disadvantage because you're out of their immediate range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an inspiration to say at least one or more missed.
Oh, my God. Okay, so what does that become then? So 5, 10. Hold on. I'm going to pull out a calculator because I'm terrible at math.
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
I'm so
Bearer,
dead.
it's gonna be really funny when Gank gets back in here and he's
Hey.
like
Ema,
the only one that
now that
wasn't
you're actually
there
dead in
is
Congrats,
fucking
Gank.
alive.
you could use the fucking April Fool supplements from like the Mech Warrior Time of War April Fool supplements to transfer a D&D character over to that system.
Oh my gosh.
20
My
piercing.
dwarf could be transferred over. The dwarf returns in Age of Ultron.
Oh,
20
20 piercing
piercing.
damage?
Yeah.
I have 22 health. Yes!
Holy shit. You fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to throw an arbitrary number of arrows. Oh, that wasn't enough. Damn.
I mean, it almost damn sure was. So we're still in turn order. Let me add this guy. Holy
You're
shit.
adding another guy?
Yes.
Yeah, he hates me.
You're literally abandoning the mission. These guys don't fuck around.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Just following orders, sir.
So Gank is just like, oh my god, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Yeah, that's very unmarky.
Okay, level 4. You fly. It is your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
100 feet.
Okay. Total, right?
Yeah, like I started with 100 and then I like 100 more.
So they move out here. They move their full, like, 30 feet of movement.
Through the wall?
No, they go around. There's so I didn't, like I said, I didn't put all the tokens down, but there's like 20 of them here. And they're all like... Also, this isn't a map to scale. This is just an indication of where they are.
Oh no, the game is trying to get me. Oh no.
I'm really not. I'm giving you a lot of allowance here.
Okay, yeah.
I know you're just joking. But anyway, 20 more! At disadvantage.
Yeah, none's gonna hit. I win.
Well, that one did.
Nah.
Nah, I'm built different. I'd win.
I win.
That one did
He's gonna low
exactly
roll.
enough, actually.
He's gonna low roll. It's fine.
That's a 16 for 2 piercing.
Yeah, he's just scaring me.
That literally happened. Do you want me to screenshot it?
Scammed. Get scammed.
Yeah.
And scam.
Rigged.
You're going to ask this guy to
Rigged.
give you target gift cards in order to prevent him from dying now?
He's racist against birds.
I'm racist against birds.
As you fall over and take additional bludgeoning damage on the impact onto the ground, you accumulate 2 death saves. Failed.
Yeah, watch me roll 20 death save. Where is it, death saves?
Gank does nothing. They are satisfied and done with their job. They think, well,
Sure, the heat'll get him.
he tried to run away. Make a death save. Basically,
Please,
it's
the
a
death
toss.
save.
Roll a d20. Below 10, your character dies. Oh, and I have to roll it for you, actually. It's secret.
Oh, it's secret.
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah.
Yeah. It's secret. It's secret.
It's
you can't see it.
secret.
It's
Secret.
you know.
So
secret.
roll,
Oh.
roll it, and instead of saying anything, just skip to gang doing the thing.
Yeah. So we'll never know.
Yeah, we'll know in lore.
We just,
Oh, what's that? You rolled a -6 on your d20? Oh shit, sorry.
I'm trying to... Sorry. Whisper rolling in Roll20 is difficult. There you go. do. Gank and
So
the
can we go
Raiders.
to gang doing the thing?
Gank and the Raiders escort themselves back into the tomb. Half of them go in, half of them stay out. Rolling another death save. Which, by the
What I
way,
find amusing is the idea that they'll go in and just be like,
You don't have
"Wait."
to announce that.
I like the idea that they go back in and it's just, oh,
He's dead.
he's already dead. Why'd the
Check
guy
out
run
all
away
this
then? Hold on. Why'd the guy run away then? He's already dead. Wait, there's no threats down here. Hold on.
the thing is, like, even if you... This is just me being logical here. Even if you somehow pass and survive, you're unconscious, right? On the glacis, you're basically cooking. You're going to be a chicken.
No.
few hours.
Hear me out.
No.
He can wake up, right? Then fly back and steal their boats since they're all going to be down in the dungeon, and then he'll just leave.
my
Yeah.
God.
I can steal
Oh,
the
God.
water.
Not understanding that he never had to do this in the first place.
This is something that. Fuck.
Oh, I love the idea of that. It's just like, what? But there was nothing left alive down here. What?
Ah,
What?
get fucked, assholes.
What was the point of it all?
Irony that the guy who fucking killed the big bad is dying, thinking that he needs to run away from him.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's the end of turn order. As we move back over here. Gank. They move back together into this room. Escorted.
Are you having fun playing with your little dollies?
Yeah, that's what's happening now, isn't it? It's just me and a bunch of NPCs.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you killed the wrong people. I don't know. Maybe you should have had the big bad not come back for us.
Let's be honest, Himawari. There's no way we were getting out of that shit.
No, there was not. However,
There's
I do
no
like
way.
giving Russ a hard time.
As long as I know you're just giving me a hard time and you're not like secretly hating me or anything.
Ooh, he hates me. No, Russ, I definitely, completely and utterly hate you, considering the fact that you had him slip on a fucking banana peel and die in one of the most hilarious ways we've seen a boss die in probably about a year.
That literally happened.
Yeah, that's
That
going
was-
to be a highlight.
that was
Yeah,
great.
yeah, no, if
highlight.
he hadn't have had that, maybe I would have been. Maybe the alternate timeline, that doesn't happen, and he kills the entire party, and then I just say, no, Russ, I hate you, I'm never playing your game again. I hate all of you. And then I stop streaming. And then I go be an accountant with my family.
Gank's character is going to attempt to deceive the Desert Raiders into incorrectly traverse the puzzle.
I don't know. We need to ask Gank. At Gank again and ask him. Ask him and DM him like, hey, Gank, you're the only survivor. What would you do?
Actually?
Let's actually... Hey, that might be enough to get him to come in.
Actually?
You know?
Is he even on? The fuck?
Well, we should all
Oh,
DM him and be like, hey,
just
Gank, you're the
forever.
only survivor. What do we do?
Nah, this man is dead.
You
He's
survived
gone.
by doing nothing at all. I don't know. Maybe Gank hates me, and he avoided the entire party specifically to avoid me.
Me
I'm the
specifically.
most
Yeah, you got
important
pinged
person here.
18 minutes ago.
Maybe there's just this conspiracy.
Yeah. Conspiracy. Like Conspiracy X, the tabletop board game that was actually kind of fun.
So he rolled a 17 on deception. Let's see here. And they rolled a 9 on insight.
I would laugh if his deception was that the monster is totally dead and they should trust it and walk forward safe and sound. But then it's like, yeah! Ah!
So, Gank, because he's an elf and he's not really a character, okay? He was probably supposed to die in this map, is what I'm indicating here. He basically...
Gank isn't real, guys.
He constructs this
It's
very
never real.
elaborate lie about how he and the party solved this very complicated puzzle in this room, and it involved attacking the beetles that would come out of these warrens and then placing them on like these special tiles that you have to like stand on with like, and so as a result, they have no reason to not believe him because they have him as a hostage. And so they just kind of start doing it. And I'm not going to roll for all of this. Okay? Okay. Now I'm also going to have him roll. Let's see here. Acrobatics. Stealth. Sleight of hand. Just so we don't dwell on this.
Cock and Bolt, or CBT, by Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. So they all get fucked. And Gank is thinking, well, I don't want to get killed by the raiders, so I'm just going to run further into the tomb to this portcullis here.
And he successfully gets all the treasure and retires and lives a happy life.
He's gonna,
Yeah, he ain't opening that.
Uh-oh.
So he's going to take 10 or 30 minutes while these people are... They're actively killing themselves right now and getting angry and then frustrated with each other, and then they're wondering where the heck their prisoner went because he somehow
Where is the
managed to
prisoner?
slip away.
He was right here. I swear, I had my eye on him for all the minutes, but then I look away to kill Beetle and he's gone.
So he moves over here. He realizes that 𝐂𝐭 remains are at the bottom of the spike pit, and he just slowly moves his way down.
Just
Can't
slowly.
believe this is happening.
Slowly. I can't
But
believe
did
it's
he
happened to
notice
an
the trap?
NPC.
Holy shit.
Did he
Did he
notice
notice
the
the trap?
slippery terrain trap?
He did see that, and he said, Pert, you son of a bitch.
And then they played the A-Team music, and then he successfully went off and made fortune.
So here's what he finds.
He's going to retire in Copacabana.
I can't...
Copa.
The one thing,
Copacabana.
and it's all because the bird ran away.
Yep.
That's literally why this is happening.
Well, hey, hear me out. The bird had the right idea, and the bird's probably not even dead.
So 𝐭𝐿
You'll never know.
discovers 𝐂𝐴𝐻 and 𝐂𝐡's bodies and 𝐂𝐭 corpse and all the treasure.
And neither of them are dead!
Amazing. He revives us.
Holy crap, he managed to revive... Wait, hold on. Because... American Need was dying.
I was dying. I didn't get the big suck.
Think about it. He was just dying.
If you want me to make several death saves, I can do it right now if you want.
I'll do it.
Well, no, you have to do it right.
Yes.
Wow.
Kill!
Might be it.
Kill! Violence!
So 𝐭𝐿,
Violence!
Somehow, American Neat has returned.
Somehow they fly now. Not anymore. They're in the glass
so
sea.
neat. Oh my god. So here's let me change the music because it's getting a little grating.
So what was that? What was that? What was that? I'm the only casualty. Hell yes.
Again. Well, no, your bearer died as well.
No. Bearer's gonna come back. Because
Nah,
we've
he'd
shown
win.
that nobody stays dead in this setting anymore.
He'd win.
Nah, he'd win.
I'd win.
Nobody's gone forever.
𝐭𝐿 moves up.
No one's ever really gone.
Let's see. What did he get from 𝐂𝐿's corpse here?
No one's ever really
Scroll
gone.
of Revivify, maybe?
No one's ever really gone.
Sorry, I'm looking. He has
I'll
a
get the
necklace of
reference.
prayer beads and a pearl of power.
And a lot of toilet paper.
Oh. Well, I've got the opportunity, and I've got people here. Do you guys know how big possums can get? That's how big possums can get. Actually, about twice that size is how big possums can get.
How big can possums get? Whoa.
Yeah, they can get to be about twice that size.
Oh yeah.
They can grow to be the size of dogs.
Wow.
And they can live between 2 years and 14.
That's
So
a
they
big
can just
boy.
be like dogs.
Yep. But, like, it's in captivity, they can live to, like, 14 years, but most of the time they live 2 years.
2?
Yeah.
In captivity, only 2 years?
No, in the wild, they live 2 years. In captivity, it's up to, like, 14. Depending. And they just keep getting bigger the older they get.
𝐭𝐿 moves in. He's wearing the ornate gold breastplate that 𝐂𝐿 was wearing. And he
Piece of shit, he becomes a new 𝐂𝐿.
He has a necklace of prayer beads around his neck, and he's just like juggling the pearl of power between his hands. And he sees 𝐂𝐴𝐻 and 𝐡 here. He moves over to 𝐂𝐴𝐻 and sees that he's just a desiccated corpse, nothing left, and he picks up.
Hey, I'm still alive!
He picks up whatever's left of you that would be of value to you on your person,
Yep.
which would be what?
That would be like the holy symbols, holy text, research documents, investigative notes.
My trusty crowbar.
I have my quarterstaff, but that's not super duper useful. Mostly just holy books and shit. Documentation.
What's your holy symbol of? It was Morden, right?
Yeah, he's a dwarf, so of course it is.
Yeah. Okay, let me add. I'm adding this all to the inventory of someone who isn't here.
Somebody who also doesn't really exist.
Yeah. So a pearl of power.
I have information that could lead to the elf princess's arrest.
Yep. Well, I mean, my guy was an investigator. But he's a combination wizard cleric who has specialization in investigation and deception and all these things that never came in handy. It's great.
Honestly, I'm glad my character's dead.
Your character's probably not dead.
Don't put that.
Nobody's ever really gone.
No one's ever really gone. No one's ever really gone. Pip-Possum isn't really gone.
Man, I miss Pip-Possum.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It was such a surprise to me when Pippa brought on Pip-Possum because I'm like, I have always loved possums. And it's just, oh, the rabbit VTuber likes possums too? Holy shit.
She also likes marmots. Well, actually, she doesn't like marmots. She just was invaded by them, apparently.
She doesn't have a choice. She likes
She doesn't have a
marmots.
choice. Yep.
He
She's
moves
been
up.
informed that she likes marmots. Slurs!
He moves up to American Need, your character. And he checks your pulse and he realizes you're breathing.
Holy crap.
Holy
Hey!
shit.
Hey, neat.
You're awake. You've been out unconscious for an hour.
I didn't get any death saves.
My character just like touches his body, like he's amazed.
Wait, Hema, did you lose like half of your HP in negative?
I don't fucking know.
He got crit by a really powerful attack that does like 2 types of damage. It was insane.
It was so fucking stupid.
Necrotic and
Pissed me off.
bludgeoning.
Yeah, and the healing no longer damages undead, and none of the radiant stuff really does anything extra, and they fucked over clerics completely who were already dog shit to begin with.
Like why the
I'm sorry, but bards are the only character.
No, I'm not angry at Russ. I'm angry at D&D 5th edition being fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
It can be better,
So,
but
yeah,
it's
but-
sort of like a Ship of Theseus situation.
No, it fucking can't. This is poison at the core.
Let's all just stop playing.
Yeah, Russ. Let's accept it and play DCC already.
We'll get there eventually, Bearer. Don't worry.
You say that. It never gets there.
We'll never
It's,
get there.
it's going to happen.
I'm
this year,
at
I promise.
1 HP, right?
I think so.
Okay.
And he looks at you and he says, "Neat, you're alive." And I'm not
Ow.
doing the voice.
How am I alive? Why am I alive?
I saw the golden gates! I was standing next to my dwarf buddy! He got me an inn with Moradin!
Am I short? Am I shorter again?
That'd be hilarious. Just every time he wakes up, he's slightly shorter. He
Listen.
becomes a dwarf.
Oh my god, he could... Okay, no, that's probably not smart. So Gank's character could kill you here, if he were the selfish type. But then he examines his situation and realizes that there's 20 desert raiders waiting for him upstairs. And he's going to need all the help he can get. And he says, "Listen, we've got a situation." And he kind of informs you on what you missed.
Oh God.
I watched him die. He fell from the sky.
Well, you said they're up there right now, just fucking around with the traps.
That might deal with some of them, but not all of them. I could lie and say that you're dead down here and maybe you can trail us. Do some kind of spring from jail situation.
Or they still think there's problems down here. As I look over to the snake, we could just hide for a bit.
And take all the treasure for ourselves or leave it here?
Well, what do you think the chances are? You think they're going to cut open a giant snake and look for treasure, or do you think they're just going to see what's in this room and not want to fuck with it anymore?
An empty sarcophagus would be suspicious.
Not if we.
Son of a.
Not if we.
What type of damage was it? Hold on.
What?
Necrotic and bludgeoning.
Okay, necrotic bludgeoning. Okay, sorry, I thought it was poison, and I'm like, wait a fucking second.
Nah.
We could just leave our friend here in the sarcophagus. Make it look like, it's just an empty tomb with some spooky shit.
Maybe. Though they're gonna wonder where I went.
Giant snake. Who knows what else could be down here? It's a leap in logic a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe there's something worse, like giant spiders.
I'm looking at his spell list. He's got darkness.
And then we never got back to the main game.
I know, right? He has darkness.
Look, I think it could work. We leave a decent amount, but take most of it into the snake with us.
Okay. You find
Put
amongst
the corpse
yourselves.
back in.
Let me name the treasure out, just so this is out. Okay. This is gonna be a bit. Also, there's a lot in here. Holy shit. 2 seconds. Do. Okay. They have a gold necklace set with onyx worth 575 GP. 3 gold rings worth 75, 225, 400 GP respectively. And this is all, like, I know I said this is like a silver piece campaign setting. This is an ancient civilization. You can tell, yeah, this stuff is priceless. A silver ring that seems to glow faintly.
I can use detect magic.
You do detect magic.
Cantrip, I believe. Hold on.
I think it's a first level ritual cast.
You can Eldritch Sight. You can cast detect magic at will without expending a spell slot. It's one of my class features, I believe.
So you can definitely see that the silver ring is magical of some sort. 3 canopic jars worth 45 GP each. A gold bracer set with rubies worth 250 GP. A copper Senate game board with opal playing pieces worth 645 GP. A scepter set with emeralds.
5 people stay.
That's forged in an unknown metal that you don't know. That's worth 1,125 GP. A dagger shaped like an ankh. So you just call it an ankh dagger. It's also vaguely magical.
Oh.
Where was I? There's a lot in here. I've been waiting to list all this out for so long. Where's my list? And a plain silver cap that is also faintly magical.
So what's special about this? What's special about this all? What's special about
Who,
this?
me, the DM?
Yeah, what's special about this? Oh,
Jars.
It will immediately become relevant when they leave the tomb.
okay.
Canopic jars.
Gank will defer to you on what you want to pocket versus what you want to leave.
Definitely taking the Ankh dagger, the silver cap, the scepter, and we're gonna also take the jewelry, the gold necklace, gold rings, the silver ring. We're gonna leave the jars inside. We're gonna leave the copper Senate board. And Gank is going to take the other stuff. I'm going to drag 𝐂𝐚𝐭 corpse, throw it back in to the sarcophagus, and then I'm going to try and drag the snake over into this corner to hide the secret room, and then we're going to hide in the secret room.
Okay. So go ahead and add all that stuff to your inventory that you're going to add, and then
Yes.
that'll take a minute. We'll take 5 for everybody if you want to go grab a drink, go to the bathroom, etc. Okay. And I'll pause the recording too.
Okay.
We're back. Hopefully everybody else is here too. I don't know. In any case, 3 of the 10 raiders that come into the tomb, sweaty, bloody.
I wonder
out
how
of
many
breath.
died to the pitfall trap.
A couple of them did, yeah. Like 2 of them are stuck here. 3 of them are like dead right here. Nah, let's make it 4. And then this one ran away. So there's 11 outside.
Did he get got by the giant spider?
Oh, can you imagine? Yes, he did. He got killed by a giant spider. This one looks around. They toss up and look at Himawari's body. They desecrate it, stab it with a 𝐂𝐭. This one looks in here, looking at the giant snake, poking it. Let me roll on their investigation. Man, they are shit.
Thank God.
They take up what's in the tomb and head out. An hour or 2 passes. You can short rest, get your health back.
I will.
You hear a commotion take place outside, a great rumbling earthquake.
Oh, I got to do that a few more times. Hold on. I'm at full health. All right. 24.
So is he.
I spring back to life magically using my amulet of bullshittery.
I believe it.
Wow, we threw the game.
Short resting does not cure exhaustion, right?
You need food and water in this situation. So no.
Man, this game's so stressful for no reason.
Anyway, however long you decide to wait in the tomb, eventually you should probably crawl your way back out if you plan on progressing forward. As you move out into the ruined temple and you see that all of the raiders that were outside here were gone. The place has been ransacked. The bird's body is literally cooked and charred way out over here. And we'll proceed from...
God damn it, gang.
God damn it, Gank. He's not here. Wait, did he show up? Did he get...
No.
Okay, he's still
I don't
gone.
see him at all.
Okay, I'm going to mute and pause recording again. Sorry, I have to go to the bathroom. Be right back. Let's resume recording. Okay. So,
I got soup.
it has been 5 hours of travel out in the open of the glass sea. Silm hasn't returned to your shoulder, Leolin.
Oh,
Elijah...
I'm leaving right again. Okay.
Elijah has largely drifted in and out of consciousness, getting what rest he can, draped in the leftover robes of the desert raiders that succumbed to the dragon's attack. Gank is also beset by fitful dreams, though you're not quite sure because he's never really shared much the contents of them to you all.
At this point, is Gank just an isekai of Gank from this server?
Huh?
Yeah, Gank just got isekai'd. He's been isekai'd in the setting.
That's why he has like no name. He's just isekai'd.
Oh, Louis. I meant Louis Moreau, not Gank. My bad.
We've been spending a little bit too much time playing those throwaways.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, what is that?
Not enough time.
Do you guys hear the fucking gunshots?
No?
Somebody's trying to keep Brent low
Not
right now?
today.
I don't hear
Your
anything.
dog knew. It's the
Huh.
ghosts.
It's the ghosts! It's the ghosts! No, it's not gunshots. It's actually somebody's car backfiring and somebody dragging a trash can. My bad. Anyway, you're saying? Yes.
Okay. The leader of the Desert Raiders, 𝐂𝐚𝐭 keeps to himself. His dagger and Khopesh never far from his rugged hands, ready to be wielded in case of treachery. His eyes are set like a serpent's, gazing at each of you.
Huh.
At the moment,
Using a
yes?
lot of snake language here. I wonder what this could mean.
At the moment, Leolin is the only one who is awake at this time of day. Most everyone is in the midst of a longer rest, while the Glass Strider, as it's called, continues to navigate the sea. The fact that Silm hasn't returned to you in all of this time is indicative of a few things. For one, the Oasis that these raiders had found and set up their operations on is in a very far remote portion of the Glass Sea that's seldom traveled even by your own kind. And you know this to make sense logically, because if it were the case that the Desert Raiders had attempted something similar nearby to an island that the Asamalathro frequent, it would have been dismantled long ago. The fact that it's persisted this long means you are very far out. But regardless, you don't need 𝐂𝐚𝐭's directions to help guide your way out. You have the stars for that. And despite the consistent sound of the raft scraping against the smooth glass surface of the desert beyond you. It creates a sort of white noise that allows you to get some amount of rest. Elijah wakes up.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
Yeah. Well, not that there's much living out here. How long was I out that time?
How long, DM?
5 hours.
Felt like years. Alright, what's the plan?
Keep going.
Yeah. Feels like this place never ends, does it?
It does.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nate, I can't remember your character's name off the top of my head. What was it again?
Nash.
Nash.
Nash. For some reason I was thinking it was Slash. Nash.
There he is.
I'm asleep.
He's gonna just say
He's
Nash
asleep.
and then try to get Nash's attention, then immediately sees us sleep and just go, fuck. 5 hours out. Well, at least we're all still alive right now. For what it's worth. He's gonna look down to his leg and just the dust pouring off of it.
No, I don't wanna take another bite of the sausage.
If I had a bucket of water right now. If I had a bucket of water.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's Tuesday?
How much time you spent out here, Leyland? This field. This ocean.
Has it been a day?
It's only been about 10 hours of travel. But it's also slow travel because it's a makeshift raft. So you're having to use your actual strength to push yourself along. There is a gliding aspect to it since this area of the glass sea is much more smooth than the rest of it.
And I am using my feature Natural Explorer, yeah?
Yeah. You have techniques that only you know of how to navigate this a lot easier than the rest of the party. However, it is still backbreaking work. Like, it's obvious to anybody. Like, Elijah's looking there and Leyland is evidently sweating, which is quite a lot considering the constitution of elves.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've been out in this. So you've made this trip before?
To this place? Not exactly.
We did have one of your kind in our group when we made the
Which
trip.
group?
The trip from paradise. Where we lost a lot of individuals along the way. With good fortune, we may find some laying out here in the wastes, or what remains of them. Though I hope not. Looking at you, you seem different than him.
So,
Something in the way you carry yourself.
Imhakor speaks up from the back of the raft, which you don't quite expect. I second the old man's thought. The Asamilathro that I killed was an honorable individual, but very much his type. You have a different bearing.
Go get sushi.
Good to
I
know.
mean no ill will with that.
I have, in fact, never met a dishonorable Assimilatu. Not personally.
Yeah, didn't think I would either. And he just kind of leans over the side of the ship and looks out towards the glass sea. You must think we're real fools, huh? You elves live forever and we run around with our short little lives and burn out twice as fast. Entire
Life is
empires
life.
rising and falling.
You were blessed differently than us.
Huh.
But a blessing is a blessing still.
You know, till I went to paradise, I'd never actually been alone my entire life. Strange, isn't it? Going from being surrounded by hundreds of people, day, night, to just nothing. Yet you talk
Must
and
be
you
very
say that
painful.
you've been used to not seeing another of your kind in ages.
Well, comes with time.
No, that's too
Will-
much peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle. We must seem like little snowflakes on the wind to you. 1 second we're there, you blink and we're gone. I've heard how you elves think about our empires. The things we did with magic. Strange, ain't it? For you guys, it must seem like every few days we're exterminating ourselves, but for us, lifetimes of peace, and comfort, and plenty. Seems like it stretches on forever. Then one day you wake up and realize the entire empire's gone.
You can
He's just
Notice
kinda
is a
look-
choice.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
To notice is a choice.
I don't know how much longer I have in this world, Leyland. But
I
I'm
can
glad
tell
I
if
get to
you want to
spend it
know.
with you.
Do you want to know?
I've already got a good idea how much time I have left. It's not very long. I can feel this thing eating away at me. But I've got a job to do. For him. For you. And he turns over to the Bacloony. And even for you.
He
and we shall keep you company.
feigns disinterest, but you can tell he's evidently listening carefully.
We only have one pass around. One opportunity.
Do not miss your chance to blow. I'm just kidding.
You capture
You one
it.
chance to blow your opportunity!
One way or another, you're going to have to get rid of that leg.
Yes, sir. Your boss. You think he really intends to re-establish paradise?
He is not my boss. We are mutual partners. Or we were for a time. Not anymore.
My apologies. You'll forgive me as I am not informed on all the little details.
No, you would not be.
But do you
I
think
do
he really
think-
believes he can?
I know for a fact that he can and he will, if given the chance. And it will not be the vision that he sells to you. I am only allied to the Lord 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 out of convenience, a means to an end.
And what is that end, my friend?
It's a long story.
And already 5 hours have we traveled and 5 hours more before the time is done. Do you see anything out here to distract us during that time?
𝐂𝐚𝐭 kind of just gazes out at the glass sea and he looks back at you. If we make it to Baradim, the situation will change. And maybe perhaps then.
Well, let me re-say what I said earlier. Your plans, his plans, any else, were not our concern. Our concern was to bring your business partner back for a conversation. Whether he faced trial or ran away or was rescued at the last moment wasn't our responsibility. All of this, even here, could have been avoided, and should have been.
Well, if I had known that you had a dragon at your beck and call, I would have reconsidered. But
Everyone has a dragon. The question is, how big is it? And your knowledge of whether someone has a large or a small or a tiny insignificant one, it doesn't change the fact that every single person you come across might just have one larger than yours. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 may have been your dragon for a time. Ours may have been here, but there's a bigger one than that. And a bigger one than that. There's always a bigger fish. Be respectful to others, and you'll live longer.
No, it's not a small dragon. It's normal size.
It's in fact a fairly average dragon. It's very impressive. It's almost too much dragon, actually.
we of the
Oh, I've been-
Beckluni have long memories, oral traditions passed down from generation to generation. For what is considered by many to be ancient history, we remember our wide and vast merchant empire as if it was only yesterday. And we remember every mistake that led to its downfall.
And yet, the dragon gets poked. and a downfall happens all the same. Funny how that happens, isn't it?
It is our toil in life to suffer.
No. I don't believe that for a second. He's gonna stand up. He's just looking out over the desert, and he's gonna grab his little canteen, take a sip. What do you see out there in that desert?
Who are you asking this?
He's just asking. So it's whoever wants to answer. He's kind of just looking off into the distance, asking, what do you see in that desert?
Holy shit, that was a loud jet. I don't know if that picked up.
No. Just you saying holy shit.
Yeah, no.
I went deaf for a second, sorry.
What?
Yeah, Leyland wouldn't know his.
What do you see out in that desert? Poor Wade, she's just like, the jets are, when you're a jet all the way.
Make a perception check.
Make a perception check. Make
Everybody?
a perception check.
Can I still make a
Yeah,
perception?
make a perception check, DM.
Yeah, DM. Yeah, DM. Make a perception
There.
check.
I think it's time you made a perception check.
Okay, I'll make a perception check. We're summoning things from the desert.
I see the back of my eyelids.
Imagine it's like, no, I see glittering sea beams off the shoulder of Orion.
So, hold on.
Okay. Proficiency
Wait.
doubled.
That reference.
Leyland, where is your perception check?
Hold on.
Yeah, Legolas, where's your perception check?
What do your elf eyes see?
What do you see? What do you see? with
What do your
special
special
eye?
eyes see?
Okay, that's my perception check with double proficiency.
This forest
Where?
is old, very
Where?
old.
Ah, there it is.
That's a
There it
stealth check.
That's a stealth.
Yeah, it's to double proficiency. A plus 4 becomes a plus 6.
But it says stealth.
Yeah, that's stealth.
Yeah, there's no option to micro do it.
Oh, that's okay. That makes sense.
Gank isn't here.
Gank doesn't exist. He's
Oh,
dead. He hates
God.
us. Why don't we have Gank be asleep and the guy who's actually here be awake?
You have a lot of magic
because-
items that have gone unexamined. That's okay. Maybe you'll have a chance. But
Yeah, why don't you do it?
yeah, why don't I, the DM, do it? No. Leyland, you see just at the edge of your vision, at the far horizon, Silm, far up in the sky, flying back to you.
Chicken.
Sounds here.
Roast chicken.
You then hear
Not how you cook human.
a great, colossal roar that almost sounds like the gates of hell opening up.
So everyone hears it, yeah?
It is just like a far distant echo, but everyone who's awake definitely hears it.
You know what? I'm gonna play that off.
Awake the others.
Ain't no way.
It's not safe to remain sleepy.
How do I like? Wait, what do I even roll? Is that like passive perception to wake up from some shit?
No,
No, we're kicking you.
You're snoozing.
No, we're kicking you repeatedly. We're just gonna surround you, and if you keep staying
Yeah.
asleep, we'll curb stomp you.
I'm up.
You wake up. You try to wake Gank up. He does not wake up.
Louis,
Louie.
If you open up his eyelids, it's as if looking into two tiny little pools of water. There's no eyes there.
He's sleeping.
Does that usually
Creepy.
happen?
You've never seen that before.
He's not usual.
Well,
Maybe it's got something to do with his friend.
It does.
then let's
think
let them
it's-
talk.
Do you think it's safe to move his body, or should we just keep him still?
If it wasn't safe to move his body, he'd be gone already. We're moving on the sale.
No, but like, I mean,
Indeed.
nah, whatever.
No, tell me, Nash. What is it?
I mean, like, actually move his body around. He's just laying there peacefully enough, even though he's missing his eyes.
Well, then we won't. Just in case we break something or cause him to suffocate. Suffocate.
Is there any place inside that we can avoid this roar?
You're still in the
Open.
out in the open on a raft. As you're
Okay.
looking around in the... Here comes another jet. Hold on. Yeah, they're
Right
flying in
here.
I almost heard the
formation
dragon.
outside
I almost
my-
heard the dragon, guys.
Yep.
They're
Oh
flying
my
in
gosh.
formation right outside my window. I'm watching them. But it's very loud. Anyway,
Dude,
Well,
we've been getting the not jets but helicopters for like the last 6 years since they accidentally. Oh, it might be longer than 6 years, but they had this bastard basically dox the location of a military storage building.
funny.
And so they've been trying to empty it out for the last several years of just constant emptying. All the fucking time.
Nice.
Yeah. Can't imagine how many billions of dollars they spent just relocating shit because of that place getting compromised.
I'm sure it was just a silly Friday night post on Twitter
Oh, yeah.
and not a foreign government spy.
I'm gonna...
It was a
so yeah.
it was a local news agency.
So, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue on, but I might occasionally just stop because the jets are so loud that I have to, like, I can't even think straight. Sorry.
Okay.
So, behind you, in the direction that you are moving away from, you see a great blotch of shadow in the night sky, reflected only in the moonlight. It is
no.
colossal in comparison to this raft. Its wings are triangle shape and attached to its body all the way to its tail, tapering off from the shoulders. And they seem to, their hide seems to glint and radiate in the moonlight.
Leyland, you have a way to hide out here, right? Do you have a plan for something like this?
Get your weapons ready, but not shoot.
Elijah's just gonna keep standing on the spot, remembering the fact that we're supposed to have our own dragon. Yep. I'm gonna stay calm and act like I know what I'm doing and hope that something works out.
𝐂𝐚⁴ stands up and sees it as well. And he turns and looks at Louis, who's just comatose on the raft, and then he looks back at the dragon, and then he looks at all of you. What are you doing?
What do you mean, what are we doing?
Is this a ploy? You bring your beast here now.
That is not ours. That's the wrong one.
He,
I'm going to go over and shove an oar in his hands. Start rowing.
his eyes narrow.
Yeah, it's just that's the wrong one. I love the idea of us playing it off like, no, ours is the size of a horse. Like, ours is a medieval dragon. You're looking at a fantasy dragon. Oh, shit.
And
I
that's
just wanna
going to go
find-
over.
No, that's
and
not our
start-
dragon. That's a wyvern.
Yeah. What do you mean? He's,
Nash? What?
And then he just pull
Um,
out like the fucking dragonology book.
I just want to remind you that you did not participate in any conversation about this being ours.
I swear I did.
You did not.
Yeah, because no,
Nash is-
𝐂𝐚⁴
Actually, wait,
has
hold on,
literally
yeah.
just said.
Time out. I'm sorry. No, I was inside the building. I didn't even know about a dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the dragon itself either, but I do know 𝐂𝐴𝐴 saying yours.
And you just kind of roll
Your
with
dragon?
it or something like that?
Yes. It's like, okay, sure. Our dragon.
Do you take me for a fool? I would know the beast that killed my men, and it is that one there in the sky. And he's pointing to it with a now drawn Kopesh in his other hand. Stop it! If you mean to provoke me with this, stop it now. Tell it to stop.
Huh.
You think we can
Okay.
from here?
Please stop! I say, turning around, yelling at the sky.
Do you remember? Do you remember how we stopped it last time? He's asleep right now.
As you're panicking on the raft, the dragon gets closer, and you're able to make out its features better. It has a large curved plate that extends from its eyes and cheeks on either side and curves upward into 2 points. And you have the distinct and strong smell of metal or brass. It circles around you, its shadow casting over the raft once, and it touches down in front of the raft some ways in
So
a colossal crash.
it breaks the glass and he falls.
It breaks the glass in front of the raft as you're kind of sliding up to it. As it veers up its long neck at you, it just towers over the structure you've built. It is rather thin for what it is, though just as mighty as any of its kind. It is horrifying, and it fixes you all with a draconic gaze and seems to veer back and look at you all, studying you.
You know what? Fuck it. I have never seen something so terrifying in all my life, but I'm going to just try and play cool and give it a light bow, out of respect.
It says something.
Oh, Jet.
Jet.
Hello?
It says something.
It says
It says something.
Hold on, I need to sneeze too. God
Hold on,
damn
do
it.
I have Draconic? Do I have Draconic?
Yeah, who
Hold
has
on.
Draconic?
Dragon.
Luigi have Draconic.
God
Who has
damn it.
Draconic?
Human clan crafter. Oh! No.
Oh, no.
No Draconics in the
I
party?
should have... Why am I missing my extra... Because I had Common, Dwarvish, English, and then I had a third one that you said I couldn't have. But I don't... What? Am I misremembering? Oh well, it's probably fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It says something in a language you don't understand, and it looks to each of you for understanding, and then it kind of blows smoke out of its snout as if it's rolling its eyes, and that's when you realize that it's wearing a monocle on its left eye
Well, yeah, it's a bronze dragon. Those are good dragons.
with a chain that's wrapped around the ear sail on its left as well. Before
Yup.
saying
Oh, man,
rather
I think it's trying to say
sardonically,
something.
I cannot believe I have to debase myself by using the common tongue. But fine. You would besmirch me, deny company and conversation, and then bow in respect. You mortal things are duplicitous.
I was asleep.
Still, you will not escape me. And he blows out something from his, he blows out his breath weapon.
Well, I guess we're all dead. Oh, wait, not at us. Oh, okay.
Yep, right.
Yeah,
Everyone-
not at us. They're all dead. Okay.
Everyone make a con save.
Con save, con save, con save.
Leia Land.
Are you
Leia Land.
fucking kidding?
You make this at advantage.
Okay.
Con save.
There was a one in there.
So, he exhales this strange, glittery, almost golden-like powder out, and it coats all of you. And instantly, everyone except Leolin falls over onto the raft, fast asleep. The dragon kind of tilts its head, rather confused, looking at Leolin, and then moves its long serpent neck closer, as if to squint at you. Ah! One of you Fey types. I see. Well, you may come willingly, or I will eat you.
I will go willingly.
Very well. And he moves over closer, and he scoops up all of the unconscious people on the raft, very strangely, in like a very dainty, delicate sort of way, as if not to hurt them.
He's picking us up off of the fucking thing like we're pieces of charcuterie.
He stands up
Why
on his
don't you
hind
pick the boat?
legs. He stands up
I can
on his
pick the boat.
Huh?
I can pick the boat. It's easier.
He stands up on his hind legs, with the party basically just kind of clutched in his two front talons, and he kind of extends his tail out to you. Make haste,
I hop
elf.
in? Yeah, hop in.
And as soon as he sees that you're secure, he takes off, and it's like a gust of wind hitting you. You have to like hold on for dear life onto his spine as he just cracks into the air, breaking the sound barrier. You've seen through the eyes of your familiar before, which, by the way, lands on your shoulder as you take off. And it's just saying in your ear, "The dragon is here!"
I found the dragon!
Here's the mistletoe in its mouth.
I get mistletoe.
And he goes back in the direction of the oasis that you attempted to escape from, leaving all of your valuables that you didn't have on your immediate person behind. So it was basically just like all the survival stuff, like the water and the food.
All our fucking food.
Hold on, here comes a jet. The dragon sounds like a jet. It lets out a roar that sounds like a jet passing by. Hey, yo. After about 5 minutes, those who were thrown into unconsciousness by his breath attack, your eyes flutter open as you are entirely dangling from beneath the dragon. He just has a very weak grip on you. You just see the glass sea several hundred feet below passing by very quickly. The wind just like blowing in your face. You can barely hear yourself speak as you scream out.
Yeah.
Don't struggle, I will drop you.
Nash will hear that and just kind of like stop trying to struggle.
It's one of those things
You're
where
gonna go limp.
the wind is blowing so much in your eyes that you just have like tears falling out of them.
Uh-huh.
For a moment, you think this is what it must be like to be like a bird. After about an hour,
Jesus Christ. This thing is going fast.
Here we are. He swoops down. He does a circle around the island you tried so desperately to escape from before swooping down lower. And you see that the wooden path that meanders around several sand dunes before descending along a crystal clear pool of water. Shade is provided by several large palm trees bearing globe-like fruit. On the opposite side of this pool is the weathered statue of a female sphinx, crouching in the sand, front paws outstretched about 40 feet long and perhaps 15 feet high. At the base of the structure is a massive pile of coins and other objects gleaming in the afternoon sun. Although, this is what the flavor text is telling me, but this is kind of nighttime, so I'm just going to say it's the moonlight. There you go. He swoops down low and drops you into a soft pile of sand before sprawling himself out amongst these treasures. His burnished metallic yellow scales with deep green highlights. He rolls around in the hoard a bit, getting all of these gold pieces latched in between his scales before sitting himself up and looking at you all. Now then, this is where we left off. He's looking at each of you.
Do you know us?
Of course. You are the desert raiders who have been using this little island for your schemes.
No.
Hmm?
There is a misunderstanding. We are their prisoners. We had just escaped.
Really? Then why are you dressed like them?
I'm
That
dying
one
and
isn't-
needed some coverage, and the deserts are harsh and cold and hot and cold.
Ah, yes. I forgot you little things have issue with heat and cold. Not such as I, of course. I must admit, it was quite fortuitous finding you all here. Some of you made for a great snack, and he gestures over to a pile of sand that you realize has several bodies buried in it. These I've left untouched for now. But he lifts one up with one of his front talons, and his long serpentine tongue kind of comes out and licks it from top to bottom. They are quite tasty baked in this way.
Silence hushes over the party.
Nash is silently freaking the fuck out. He doesn't know how to handle the situation.
RPM, can we move to that screen?
Oh, right.
Can you
That'd be a
move
good
us to
idea.
the screen with the things and the doobly doos? Maybe.
Here you are.
Drag.
It's Dwagon.
Louis there. He's unconscious.
Louie.
That
Oh.
I also think that every time I say his name.
We gotta go away. Yeah. Ooh.
The dragon seems to have forgotten himself for a moment before exclaiming, "Ah! I've forgotten myself. My name is 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 and this is my horde." He gestures to the horde of coins and items beneath him. A pleasure to meet you all.
I feel like we made a mistake by leaving, if the horde was already right here. Hold on. Wait, no, brain. That wasn't something I knew in character, so I wouldn't be able to make that statement. Anyway. So, if you wanted to talk with the Blacloony representatives, he steps off to the side, motions to his buddy.
Oh, is that what you're calling yourselves now?
He's motioning over to the... I can't remember his fucking name.
𝐂𝐚𝐭.
𝐂𝐴𝐚. I present to you 𝐂𝐴𝐚, the head of the band here.
No.
And a friend of our group, formerly a captor.
He lets out a low rumbling growl that almost sounds like a purr of a cat.
Oh shit.
My,
it's a furry!
As I look at each of you, you're far more interesting than the morsels I've been eating these past few days. I must say, I felt rather offended that you'd snub me so, leaving here without giving proper greeting.
Life's gonna take a moment. Look over at the unconscious Louis, then look over at Leyland. Did we know about him?
Not entirely.
No.
What do you mean not entirely?
I would like to ask your forgiveness for our rudeness. I personally had no understanding that this was your island, nor have I any interest in returning to the Glass Seas. My people came through this way many years prior when I was a much younger man, and if I could help it, I never would have stepped foot again. We were sent to retrieve the business associate of 𝐂𝐴𝐚 here for trial for prior actions against our patron. That is all our intent. 𝐂𝐴𝐚's business associate took poorly to that and took us for long-term holding and interrogation. They've been using your island as a bit of a prisoner storage. Apologies that they didn't give us the guest pass and tour. Looks over at Nash for a second. Let's be very polite.
He's appraising each of you individually. You have guile. You would make for a good brass dragon. Though you are not. It does not compare to my genius. Though, what is this I sense? And he's like moving over to 𝐂𝐴𝐚. Ah, betrayal and deceit. Is that the play? You
Nash
thought
glares.
me beholden to this little group here? No! That is an amazing joke if it weren't so pathetic. My, I care not for your trifles, or why you are here. I care not that you were trying to kill each other just not long ago.
Wait, you're a dragon.
Does
I
my
thought dragons
eminence
were-
not precede me? He's like gesturing to himself.
No, I thought dragons were... And he's holding his hand up about the height of a horse.
Yeah.
You're much more large and magnificent than I thought.
Yeah.
Because he's doing the traditional medieval depictions of dragons as opposed to the more modern D&D depiction, where there's small horse-sized creatures. that attack farm animals.
He snorts out some smoke. You mistake me for my wormling cousins.
I thought we were
Yes,
trying to be polite.
I am. He's much more magnificent than those. So I presumed.
And now you think flattery would get you somewhere, hmm?
No, it's the truth. Were it flattery, I'd find something to compliment you on that was, honestly, a little less close to an insult. I find the truth, no matter how harmful it may be, is oftentimes the best result. I'm an old man. I don't have time to lie to you.
Roll persuasion.
Do I get any bonus for being visibly old?
No, because what is old to a dragon anyway?
All right, let's find out. Well, I'm gonna keep in reserve my inspiration just in case this screws me over. It'd be a gamble.
You do have an inspiration, yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
going to give you any indication, though, of whether or not that succeeds or not.
That's a really weak roll.
Yeah, statistically speaking, I can do better, and if I do worse, it'll be funny. Let's go! It'll be funny! Let's go! It'll be funny! Hell yes! Hell yes! Hell
That's
yes!
really funny.
It's funny!
He lets out a loud belch of fire up into the sky, which feels as if you're right next to the kiln fire. And you realize that he's letting out a colossal laugh. You puny, pathetic little things. Though I admire your naivety and gross ignorance, I could kill and eat each and every one of you, but I didn't, because I desire something from each of you for besmirching my company. I should also mention that dragons are fierce and highly intelligent, and so if I'm not coming across appropriately in roleplay, just pretend I'm using a lot of very high-level SAT words.
Just pretend that you're smart.
Yeah. Imagine I have I'm using a lot of words that have a lot of syllables in them, and that's how he sounds.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Your eloquency has escaped you, and the conversation vexes you, yet we understand the full purpose.
You get it.
Yep.
As you're looking there, you notice a lot of things.
Okay.
What are some of those things?
Well, your eyes are like trying your best not to fixate on 𝐂𝐴𝐿's glistening in the
Giant
moonlight
fucking
body.
titties. What?
His huge
His
teeth.
massive 12-foot long tail.
And you notice that there's so many coins. There's over 1,000 copper pieces, over 2,000 silver pieces, at least over 500 gold, and even, you've never even seen these before, but at least 40 platinum pieces, as well as bloodstones and garnets and peridot, a silver tiara set with emeralds, an ironwood harp with gold strings, and a scimitar that seems to faintly glow with magic, as well as some strange-looking glowing potions mixed out and about. And, most pertinent of all, Leolin, you see the Klein bottle.
BRB.
Yeah, no problem.
And most pertinent of all, BRB.
He sees the Klein bottle, the focus for Louis Moreau, the object that holds his genie patron, the most valuable thing there. Leolin isn't here to say this, so I'll say it for him. It's very important that you have that.
Oh.
Though according to Louis and Leolin, better in a dragon horde than anywhere else. However, now it's right in front of you. How many
Well-
opportunities are you going to get?
What can we simple mortals possibly do for you, 𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐭?
Hmm.
I am back. I see the lamp and the focus.
So many things.
Yeah,
There's so many things.
There's the Klein bottle. There's the genie himself. You need to get that thing, but it's in a dragon horde. And the dragon's right there.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I must admit, I don't really have a taste for your kind. I'm something of a pacifist myself. And then he swallows one of the unconscious raiders in his little pile. But when
I
push
see.
comes to shove, if my honor is slighted, as it were, I must desire something from each of you. Present
Nash,
yourselves to me. Give me your most valued possession, so that it may join my horde.
Nash steps up. And this has to be our most valued, not our most valuable.
He said, give me your most valued possession. Anything at all.
Nash will
I just hand them Nash.
Nash
Well, he
will
said.
reach behind him and take out his battle axe and drop it at the feet of the great brass dragon.
His head moves closer as he sniffs it. What is the significance of this little weapon?
This weapon has been with me since I first learned how to swing my arms. It was passed down from my father and his father before him, and in many times where I thought I would be dead, it's thanks to this that I was able to save my skin. I suppose this will be the last time it saves me.
I see. You mean to part with an object that would be similar in matter as my teeth or my claws? Yes.
That is exactly so.
Are you a fool that you would disarm yourself before me?
You said
this
our
situation.
most valuable possession.
Hmm.
And if I can be so bold as to speak out, you yourself have many claws and many teeth, as do I.
But
He said, but.
Heh,
he's
but-
waiting further. Although
But.
you hinted at something greater. I am quite bored, you see. Very few interesting people to talk to. So many of them, like these here, and he gestures to his pile of unconscious raiders again. So built for purpose, nothing more than scavenging little rats. But you...
Well, I had to pause for a second and consider which was more valuable. The thing that saved my life, and Nash will reach into his backpack and pull out the piece of banner, or the reason I'm still alive. The reason I chose to fight to live.
He sniffs it again.
Sneef, sneef, sneef. Sneef, sneef. Sneef. Sneef, sneef.
It is not valuable. It's cloth. Just plain cloth. but once it was so much more than that. I'll place the cloth next to the battle axe.
Oh, you tease me now. Go on. Tell
Tease,
the
tease,
story.
Tease.
When I was a young man.
When I was a young man, my father.
When I was young, I was bolder. And I made a lot of mistakes, and it cost the lives of men that some would argue are better than me. For a time, I believed that myself. We stood under this banner, and we fought, hoping that one day it would be more than just a symbol that we alone rally behind, but one that many would look to in adoration.
As the tale continues on, you see Braz Camel keenly interested in his story. And that's when you realize that this dragon thinks of himself as an expert conversationalist. It seems that he enjoys yapping, guile of any kind, gias, and that he's looking for stories, something to entertain him, or valuable items. But stories work too. And as Nash is telling his story, flashback, like the screen gets like all watery, right? It does like the water transition. Nash, it's been months ago now, almost a year. And there you sit atop a hill looking out at the bonfires and encampments and tents temporarily met on the outskirts of Dunhill. And all those beneath you telling stories of their exploits and of their dreams, of what they're soon to accomplish in this uprising, this oncoming raid and siege of Romual's Keep. Sitting there with a whetstone, sharpening your axe. Very, very reminiscent of a certain manga that I like.
Yeah, very reminiscent.
Yeah. And that is when Vogue Wispthorn approaches from behind and seats himself next to you. Well, Nash. He kind of claps you on the back.
Ah, jeez. I need to put a fucking bell on you one of these days.
Vogue, a half-orc himself, is built like most half-orcs are. Genetically bred for purpose. The apex of strength and brutality. He's far older than you, and in absentia of Elijah, who has remained in Dunhill all these years as you've gone out to travel and fight as a soldier, Vogue himself has become something of a second father to you. Though the times have changed, the world is in flux. Vogue looks over at you. It's almost over.
That it is. Hard to really think about it like this.
Aye.
One more fight. One more fight and we could be done with all of it.
Some days I struggle to believe that, Nash. For you have one fight that always precedes another. Conflict begetting conflict. Not many of our kind see the long view, as you or I. Some are too steeped in their own bloodlust. Like Zaraj over there, and he gestures to another half-orc who's decided not to join in with the merrymaking of the encampment below and is simply leaning up against a tree, their longbow strapped around their back. For some such as he, the fight is all they have. Hold on.
Zarash is simple-minded, but his talent speaks for itself.
Simple, huh? Don't let him hear you say that. He has a keen intellect. An attention about him like a drawn bow, much like the weapon he wields. But at the end of the day, he is a killer. It breaks my heart that we have to use his kind in this. But it's a necessary means.
They all went through the same orientation. They know what our job is.
Well, some will never understand it like we do, Nash.
I'd like to think in ways they do. They just relish the opportunity.
Vaga lays himself back onto the ground with his hands tucked behind his head. I've had a dream, Nash. A dream where we half-orcs who fought the battles of other nations for generation after generation broke free of our bonds, took to the north, found lands that were fertile and ready to be settled by us. A great nation founded by half-orcs such as ourselves, ruled by our kind, and peaceful to its neighbors. He puts his hand up as if to clasp the stars. This dream, it's haunted me most of my life. I've shared it with many of our kind, and so few of them understand it like you do. But do you understand its meaning? And he's asking you rhetorically.
As he was speaking this entire time, Nash would have just kept sharpening on hearing this question. He would pause and look up himself to the night sky. Chasing a dream like that, then there would be many, many more years of fights like this one tonight, or the one tomorrow. You're far older than me at this point. How many other soldiers have you seen have nights like this? A night where they think tomorrow it might finally be over.
He lets out a sigh. I think you know too many. Because, Nash, and he closes the hand that he's holding out to the sky into a fist. That dream is a lie. An illusion. It's not real. It will never come true. You see, because we are not natural. We are all bastards, orphans, accidents, who exist within this system, ground out like powder, thrown against the worst that humanity and others have to offer. This conflict, these fights, they won't be won for us. There is no paradise over the horizon. Not like the one in my dreams. There is only the land that we see right in front of us. It's something we have to change ourselves, little by little. We might not be the ones to do it. To swing that final blade. But we have to swing our blade each time, hoping it will be the next one that is the last.
Nash is going to stand up. There's a tree nearby, isn't there?
He stands up with you.
Nash holding his battle axe. He'll walk over to the tree. I don't think your dream is an illusion. I don't think we're unnatural either. Were we unnatural, we wouldn't make it to adulthood. Nash rears back and takes a massive swing, lodging his battle axe into the tree.
Zaraj, who was standing by the tree, kind of moves away and mutters a curse. And kind of flips you off and walks away.
You're right. We won't see the final swing, but that doesn't mean we don't take ours.
Vaga moves over to you and kind of just laughs and puts a hand on your shoulder. That's why the boys like you, Nash. You've always got that hope.
We love you, Nash.
And then his voice becomes far more serious. Just don't let it get you killed. If not for my sake or theirs, but for Elijah's as well.
I suppose you're right. Nash will rip his axe out of the tree, put it back on the ring on his back, start walking away, and just shake his head, throw his hands up. Many people die chasing a dream, Vogue. Many people die.
And as that scene fades, little knowing that in a scant few hours, you'd be besieging Romual's keep, only for it all to go wrong. So many of your brothers who you shared blood and drink with, dying before your very eyes, Vogue himself even taking mortal wounds, and your capture, and your life changing from that moment, setting you on the course you are on today. As you get an inspiration die, and Braz Camel sniffs
May
again.
I?
What's up?
As I'm regaling this story, my hand clenching the banner in one and my battle axe in the other, I say, that night I did say it, and I will still say it to my dying breath. Many people shall die chasing a dream, and I will be one of them. I hope my death manages to get that dream of Vogue's one step closer to reality. So, Braz Kamel, I ask, holding both of the banner and the axe to him, which is more valuable to you? Claws and teeth to make a dream a reality, or a heart to have a proper dream to chase?
His head rears up, and almost imperceptibly, it seems to nod. Your story pleases me, half-breed. That payment alone is sufficient.
I do a cordial bow, and I stuff my my banner back in my pocket and put my axe back on my back.
You stick your napkin from McDonald's back in your backpack. Turns out it was all bluff.
No,
Guys, sorry, it was just a random
You
tragic
fucking man.
backstory I pulled.
That
from
would
a
be
random
so
library.
great.
My source is that I made it the fuck.
Yeah, none of that actually ever happened. Elijah's just sitting here like, did you really try to offer him a napkin from that restaurant we went to like 3 weeks back?
Did you really try to offer the dragon your fucking used wet nap?
Yeah.
I saw you wipe your ass with that.
I
Like,
saw you wipe your
2
ass with that. What do
days
you
ago.
mean?
Out of character, I swear.
Yeah, that would have been fucking great, though.
Very well. You may go. The rest of you, though, I await my payment. He's looking at each of you.
Elijah's gonna just kind of limp up. If you're gonna let him go, then I can't give you the most valuable thing I have. Because that's him.
I'll stand by Elijah.
It's a possession, you psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let me actually get into the voice. Let me get into the character voice. It's like,
Oh, God. Voice acting time.
yeah, possession. And Nash is my responsibility, and he's the only possession I possibly have that could be anything close to valuable at all. I owe this boy, because I couldn't help his folks. And I couldn't help my own family. You know a little coast ways from here? Towards the north. Or is it the east? Which way is it? That
South.
fucking... The south, thank you. I keep
The map
forgetting because
is
we got it
upside
upside down.
You're good.
Down to the south. Along the coast. We had a colony. Harvesting heart glass. And a lot of men did a lot of things that we aren't proud of. A lot of mistakes were made, and a lot of good people died. And we traveled with a young woman and a lot of young folks. The few survivors, they left us after they killed off most of the adults. That young woman gave birth to a child along the way while we were traveling through that desert. She made me promise that little boy would make it across safely. And while I could give you my hammer that I've used to make 10,000 crafts, or I could give you my sword that protected me in the harsh nights, none of those hold any of the value of that little boy, who showed me, after I lost my own everything, that there was still a way to move forward. Nash here's made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But I won't lie to you and tell you there's anything more valuable to me than this man, who's turned into one of the finest soldiers I've ever met. And since I can't give him that, there's nothing else I can give you that would be as valuable. If you so decide, kill me and let them go.
Raz
But-
Campbell's eyes narrow at that.
I discovered as we went that it's not just Nash. And it's not just Louis. It's not just Leolin. And you know what? Much as I hate to say it, it's Hakur as well. It's every one of us here. Because the memories that we've made, the things we've seen and we've done, the journeys we've gone on, they're more valuable than any of your treasures here. They're more valuable than anything I could ever give you. More valuable than anything anyone could ever give us. And so, I have nothing to give you that I possibly can. Do with me what you will.
There's a long silence.
Tell I didn't read gang trauma dumps on the dragon. Fuck yes!
You
Poor
have
dragon
the,
streamer.
you
told a
have
cool
the stink
story.
of death upon you already. Your death would be meaningless to me.
As anyone's life is meaningless.
And you would
And that's
not
why we still
part-
keep going.
You would not part with your surrogate child either, for he has just bought his escape.
Mm-hmm.
But I smell the stink of magic on you. What are you holding out on me?
Oh. He's just gonna lift up his leg.
And what's a grain sack falls out.
Oh, the heart thingy! It's like, oh. Forgot I had the organ.
No, remember the cloth sack that
yeah,
could
the
blow
cloth
air?
sack.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy's heart that I still have on me.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
No, we,
No.
Oh, we don't? Oh, no, we
We-
destroyed that. That's
Yeah,
right.
you
So it's the
destroyed
it.
sack. Yeah.
What is
What?
that? It smells funny.
This is the sack that was full of sand that's now full of nothing, right?
Yep.
it puffs air.
It's empty. I mean, throws air, sand.
He moves a talon,
suppose.
a talon over it and very daintily picks it up with one claw and like holds it out above him as he's like sniffing it from all angles.
Groom the dragon, groom the dragon, groom the dragon.
Magic is just catnip for dragons.
He opens it up and it lets out a little gust of air.
I imagine he opens it up and he just chuckles. Like just the slow kid in class.
Fascinating. I've never seen a magic item like this before. It will be a worthy part of my collection now. And he places it in the hoard.
If
Fancy
you want to
that.
trade that. If you want to trade that, I mean, you know. That's probably worth more than my life. We could trade for a fair trade on the Klein bottle there.
Oh, this little thing. It's mine.
Well, I mean, you said you'd never seen anything like this, and I've seen I've seen bottles like that on shelves in stores all the time.
He looks at you again. That is a lie.
There's not an ounce of lying there, because he has. He's a craftsman. They're not magic, but still.
You exaggerate. You're trying to barter with me. I thought
You
it's
blame an old
sufficient.
man for trying.
I thought it's sufficient that I let you live as payment.
You said
But-
yourself my life is worth nothing.
Fair point. This bag is amusing. I sense great magic from this little bottle thing, but evidently it has no use outside of looking rather nice.
It does look rather nice.
But he looks over at the unconscious one. I sense something. Oh, I just realized my OBS isn't even picking up what's going on.
We lost so much!
Yeah.
No!
VOD watchers were getting an audio drama this whole time. Now they have visuals. Congratulations.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
they did get the audio. Oh.
Yeah.
Woo!
I just looked over at my second stream and I'm like, oh, there's no tokens over here.
Now
So
you're
I was like, oh, come on!
I'm out here giving the best performance of my fucking life.
That was really cool. He
Yeah.
It would have
Way
been
too cool.
tragic if I couldn't watch that again.
he throws the Klein bottle into the sand at your feet. Fine. Take it. I guess. And he looks at the bag some more.
I imagine him just like opening it. Poof.
He opens
Close
it.
it. Open it.
It's just like
It's gonna keep him
fucking
busy for at least 100 years.
whoopee-cushion.sfx.
Yes.
Well, and he looks at the rest of you. Why is that one not moving?
He has a terminal condition.
Ooh.
Maybe it would be easier if you just saw. I'll kind of like pick him up and like open one of his eyelids.
You know, it is no use lying to me. And he
Oh.
takes a closer look at Louis.
No, I don't really know what's going on with him, but he just kind of does this sometimes.
I sense some magical ailment with him.
Ew! I drop him.
In any case, who shall offer payment next? And he looks at Imhakor and Leolan.
Should be me then. And I
Leolan.
must ask you. The thing most precious to me is already by your side. And I point to the horn. Do you wish to know of its story, or do you wish something else?
I found this myself. Are you saying it's yours?
What did he mean by that?
Would I lie to steal from you?
Well, you cannot lie to me. But if you want this horn, you must barter
I
it
do
for
not want
something
it.
of yours.
I do not want it.
Well, I already have
There
it,
is-
so you must give me something else.
Very well. You will get something that is not as precious. I have with me
Look at
I start checking what you have.
look at all the magic
Rations,
items.
water.
So, just as a refresher, you didn't fully pillage the tomb of all that stuff. The other people who definitely aren't canon have a lot of treasures, but you did get other stuff.
Yeah.
So you have like
I did
alchemist's
get
fire.
some stuff.
You've got this weird like oil thing, decanter.
We
of
don't know
endless
the value of
water.
that.
Yeah, and a wand of magic missiles.
I don't have the decanter with me, so the most valuable thing I have is the alchemist's fire.
You've also got an agate I have like a list here. You have a gate encrusted box with stuff in it that you haven't unlocked, and a tablet of spiritual weapon.
Oh, we have the tablet. It's not with me. I thought it was. Who has the tablet? Is it Louis?
Somebody does. Maybe
It might
Louis.
be
You can
Louis.
search through his stuff. You can't exactly resist. You know?
Of the things in my bag that I know are valuable, only this. And I put the flask down.
I
A
know.
powerful flame that does not compare to yours.
You are right. It is rather paltry. I can already shoot flame just fine.
I guess it's the most valuable thing I know of. I could also offer you this supposedly magical vial. Can you see magic on it?
He's, so specifically, are you looking at like the 2 vials you've got in your inventory?
Yeah, I'm pulling one out.
This silver-colored... sorry, I'm trying to find it in my notes. It's, so you have 2 vials that are made in the shape of hourglasses and are actually...
Which hourglass?
An hourglass. So like, you know, like the sand where you like turn it over and sand falls
Yeah.
to signify the passing of time. And it's made out of gold. And as you're holding up this vial, you notice that inside is this silver-colored oil-like substance with the consistency of mercury.
That would pique your interest.
You hadn't even had a chance to like take a good look at it, but you have 2 of them, and you're holding one of them out to 𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐭 right now. Very interesting. And he plucks it from your hand with one claw and sniffs at it for a bit. I haven't smelled something like this in a long time. My, this may be the crowning jewel of my hoard. You don't know what this is, do you?
I do not.
We dragons live a long time. I remember when this desolate place was once a grand empire, greater than what had ever been wrought before, save for our own empire. He refers to himself, of the dragons. And, of course, the sun elves and their brief reign. But regardless, and you can tell he's like really taking to it. He goes off on several tangents during his recounting and will like offer strange little anecdotes about people he met and his feelings at the time. Just really just expounding. It's almost making you fall asleep. It gets so boring. This was an invention of a higher age, of higher magic. Built from a shard of the great world worm himself. Altered and manifested as a vial of oil. I believe in your tongue. You would name it Oil of Timelessness. 𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐭 and 𝐾𝐸. Yes. For to drape anything in this oil would make it cease aging in perpetuity, in mimicry of the elves and dragons that they so enamored at that time. They thought themselves as gods, and he chuckles to himself. Perfect. I shall take this. And he places it amongst his hoard.
Wow.
We had an elixir of immortality and we didn't even realize it.
Didn't even
You know,
stop to look at it, yeah.
That might have been helpful considering I'm dying right now from my leg and my body literally rotting off.
Well, it just stops you from aging. I don't think it'll stop you from dying.
Yeah. I'm also really fucking old, so
Why
it
would
might have
you-
been helpful.
Why would you want to just live on in eternity really fucking old?
I mean, yeah.
That's
You
why I'm
wouldn't?
saying I should have used it.
Wait, you wouldn't?
No, I should have.
No, I mean,
didn't even know we
I
had
would,
it.
I would love to just be my same age. Have you seen how ripped I am?
All of a sudden,
I mean,
the party realizes the magic item they've not looked at is far more valuable than they realized.
Like, I mean, seriously.
We're gonna fight the dragon now.
Hey, wait. Should I trade back Louis' Klein bottle for the potion thing? I know we just got it back, but that
should
seems
just trade
really
Louis.
useful.
Yeah, we should just trade Louis for the bottle.
Well,
Maybe.
you have two, and you gave one away.
Let's not do that.
Oh, they're the same thing? Sweet. I'm gonna drink the other one.
What? No, fuck.
Fuck you!
No, Dash needs it.
It might
Needs to
serve
create
some
the
discord.
half-orc kingdom.
Bitch, I'm gonna live forever. I'm Deckard Cain now.
Anyway.
He lets out a soft purr. He seems very pleased with that transaction.
Piece of shit.
Leave it to the
Bitch-ass dragon
Assamalathro to always have some surprise. You're quite amusing. You think you can control these wastes? Well then, little elf, stop me. I go where I please. Do I tread your sacred ground?
Does he?
Yeah. Anything that's not you is basically... Well, that's the thing, right? Who knows? You are taught that the Assamalathro protect these lands. Where are you going, Elijah?
What? I'm not getting into position for flanking on the dragon. What? No, that'd be stupid.
Roscommon
Getting into
is,
position to flank the dragon.
he's just taunting you because he knows that you can't do anything about him. He knows that the
You're a dank ass bitch.
Assamalathro really don't like it when humans, especially, but other creatures of intelligence, intrude on their sacred land. And yet, here he is. He's well aware of that. And he's saying, what are you going to do about it? I'm a
It would
dragon.
only be an issue. It would only be an issue if you destroy them. Like, as long as you live peacefully on them, it is not an issue.
Of course. I have a cave not far from here. After I rest up after my meal, I think I'll begin the process of moving my horde. But for now, and he looks at Imhakor, until that other one wakes up, you're all that's left to pay. Imhakor has been relatively silent up to this point, just kind of watching all of this go down. Oh no. Two NPCs talking to each other. What will we do?
I'm gonna go take a piss.
You go take a piss.
Same.
Yeah, if you want to go take a quick break, that's fine. I'll pause the recording.
Wait.